His first time? There we go, live. Okay, good. Alright. Good. Good. Alright. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is the first actual major time I've tried to stream, because I think the last time I've tried to stream was Sonic Generations back in 2011. That's a long time ago, and that was before Twitch became Twitch.
Yeah, I think that was Justin TV days.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was back then. I do have guests with me today. Introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hey there, guys. I'm Sonic Ghost.
Alright, and
How's it going?
Amber's
How's
here
it
with
going,
me
Neptune?
too.
How you doing?
Hey
How's it
Celtics,
going
how
with
are you
Allison?
doing?
See you also in this chat.
You might want to close out Chrome now because it might take your internet.
It might take the internet away. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna warn you guys.
Make sure it's not playing.
I'm gonna go ahead and warn you guys. The stream quality is 360? Yeah, 360p.
Yeah, it's 360.
It's only because my internet sucks really bad. Like where we live, it's really hard to even stream. So I'm just gonna warn you guys right now. That's pretty much that in a nutshell. So, but anyways, welcome everybody to my first actual major stream of my internet career, I guess. Because, like I said, well, I actually did do that one 48-hour stream, but that was on a different channel. It doesn't look that bad? Okay, thank you, Allison. I appreciate it. Alright, so today we're going to be playing some Golden Sun, since it's my favorite game, and I figured, why not, you know? It looks fine on your end. Okay, good. Thanks, Celtics. But yeah, we're going to be playing Golden Sun, because it's my favorite game. I figured for my first stream, it would be kind of easy to, start the game off, with my favorite game, honestly. Okay, so, actually, let me go ahead and reset this. If I can do that. I'm playing the Wii U Virtual Console version of this, because, well, it's the more easiest access, if anything. So,
well, that and setup. I mean, try to set up a Game Boy player with this it'd take a bit more time.
Okay. So, if you have never played this game before, this is, pretty much, yeah, wasn't this also my first LP? Yeah, this was my first LP, because it's my favorite game, so. This was back in 2011, so, hold on. Dog, get over here. Come here, Molly. Lay down. Sorry, I'm gonna have to deal with that a lot, too. Come here. Alright, so, if you've never played this game before, this game was made by Camelot Software Planning. They're the same people that made the Mario sports games. So Mario Tennis, Mario Baseball, I think it's baseball. Yeah, Mario Baseball, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, all that other stuff. They made those games. But they also made this series, which is an RPG series that kind of, I guess in a way, kind of is like Final Fantasy in a way. So, that's pretty much that in a nutshell. When you start off the game and you don't have any save files, it automatically starts you off with the game. You can go and you can name your character, you can Isaac, but if you actually push the select button 3 times, and you can hear a little click like that, you can actually go and name the rest of the party members of the game. So you can name Garrett, Ivan, and Mia. So that's pretty much that. That's a cool little trick that is kind of like hidden away in a cheat code in a way. So there's also this long other code. You can also name, I can't remember from the top of my head, but you can also name like the other major characters in the game too, like Felix, Jenna, and Sheba. You can also rename them by, I can't remember the code, but it's a long code. But anyways, let's go ahead and start off the game here. Alright, so I'm gonna say this right now. Most RPGs and most games in general, whenever the game starts off and all fine and dandy, and you're all happy-go-lucky, and you have to go do like chores around the house and all that other stuff. Like the first thing that comes to mind to me, well, since I'm LPing that game right now, Twilight Princess. You know how you just start off and you're doing just common chores around the house. Well, Golden Sun doesn't start off that way. It kind of starts off in a kind of a crisis. As you guys can see, Isaac's bomb is kind of waking Isaac up and saying it's pouring down rain outside. She says, "Have you gotten everything you need?" Yeah. Good for you, Isaac. A lost possession can't be replaced. Or, a lost possession can be replaced, a lost life can't. Something's happening like really bad outside. And then Isaac's father comes and says, "Isaac, Dora, hurry. The boulder could fall any second." So there's a giant boulder about ready to crash into the town.
You know, you don't have to do it like an LP, right? This
I know.
is supposed to be like a casual state.
Hey, it's something that you're used to doing.
I'm so
it
used to
kinda
doing
happens.
Let's Plays. I'm just like I said, it's the first time I'm doing the
Just a
stream.
suggestion: just relax, just play the game, and let's just talk and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
It's not an LP. You don't have to explain every detail of the game.
Yeah. Speaking of Twilight Princess, I love how Twilight Princess is the only game that starts where Link isn't waking up from his bed. Yeah. It just starts off with a conversation between Colin's father and him on the other side of the Farron Woods.
Although you two definitely get woken up from your bed before actually getting the control link, so it is technically the one you start without waking up from your bed, but then you also do.
Yeah.
At least it's implied.
Hi, Ethan. How are you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
To help evacuate the villagers. When I was a kid, this was kind of odd for me because it's just like, wow. It says you can find your way on your own. I was like, I just booted up the game. I don't know what in the heck you're talking about, woman.
Yeah, of course can't find my way yet. I haven't played this game.
I haven't played this game yet.
So you are blind.
Yeah. Blind playthrough. Alright, so now we have access.
Oh man, you forgot to put that tag on there. Now people are going to be confused.
Oh.
Don't worry, that tag will delete next stream anyways.
You want me to get something to wrap your...
Seriously, Twitch, can you please add that feature? Save tags. I think everyone's requesting that so much for a reason.
Yeah.
I hate how it doesn't save them.
No, we haven't played
Have
Spider-Man
we played
yet.
Spider-Man PS4? Not yet. It's on my Christmas list, though.
Can't agree.
I really want to get
That's
Spider-Man.
probably a game I'd ask for like Christmas or something. I don't have it either. It looks pretty interesting from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I like the glitches so far in it.
Yeah, I like the glitches
Yeah.
with... Another thing about that one where you go swing out into the what is it, the water, and then you get on the boats and you can see the guys' faces look like freaking PS2 model characters.
Yeah, but the camera control just shows everyone's models like from a PS1 game or an N64. It looks so bad. You can tell that they weren't designed to look close up at it.
Want me to just dump my stuff? No. The rock hits me now. I lose both my chest and my life. I love how I was being kind of a smart aleck. He's just like, wait a second. You want me to dump my stuff? No, go ahead. Keep dragging it along.
I mean, why not? Be my pack mule at this point.
So Garrett joined our party. Alright, so it's pretty good. I just finished Xenoblade Chronicles X. It was a fun reliving the final boss. I still need to play Xenoblade X. I literally only played it for that one session, and I haven't gotten a chance to sit down.
Yeah, I still need to play it in general, because I think when I got it, because you got it for me for Christmas one year, I just opened it up so I can install the giant patch that they needed day one, and never actually did anything with it.
It was like, what, 50?
Because that game had, like, what, a 16 gig patch of the day?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was pretty big.
I'm glad to see you like our gift then, Lester.
Yeah,
just-
I mean, it was so good. It's collecting dust.
Hey!
Just more or less a long RPG, man. Most of the time.
No, I'm only joking.
Alright, so you just 100%ed it and not trophy-wise on Spider-Man. I heard based on people on Twitter, just seeing trophies and stuff like that, it's actually not that hard of a platinum to get.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people platinuming that one because it's apparently one of the easier modern games to get all the trophies in.
That's good.
I also heard the same. I also heard the same for like God of War too. God of War is the same way. It's kind of easy to get the platinum. I still need to play.
I think they kind of focus more on like the gameplay and the story for those, but didn't really look at the achievements as much.
Yeah.
Which honestly, sometimes games just feel like they have achievements just for the sake of having achievements.
Yeah.
Like there's some that are just not thought out at all.
Oh, what was it? There's an achievement thing in what was it? They have an achievement list in one Switch game that just came out just recently.
Mega Man?
Mega Man, that's right. They have an achievement list.
Yeah.
Isaac for Smash. Also, hello guys. Hey Chris, how you doing? Pass some time before work. It was 15 gigs. I just bought it digitally so they could load faster. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people just do that now. Nowadays, just buy stuff digitally.
Yeah.
I saw Red Dead Redemption.
Anymore, it's the same price as physical, so it doesn't matter.
Red Dead Redemption 2's gig size is 90 gigs, and I'm almost
scares
like
me.
that scares me. I'm like, holy crap, that's big. I'm hurt pretty badly. Do you think I'll die? Yes. I think you die. I knew it. This is it for me. Save yourselves. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Character's already dead. Story's over.
Yeah.
Good stream.
Oh, by the way, I should mention this. The fights in the prologue are all scripted. They're literally in the same spot every freaking time.
So you can do whatever you want in these fights and you'll still win.
Yep. Pretty much. Well, no, it's not scripted. Like, the encounters are scripted. Like, this spot I just ran into right here, it always is going to happen. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
That makes sense.
So I'm going to run into a fight right here. See, it happens every friggin' time. So, and the animations kind of happen the same way, too. Like, Isaac always gets a crit there if you use attack. It's like this whole section with the prologue is scripted.
Celtic says it's actually 105 gigs.
It's 105 gigs? I saw it was 90. I thought it was 90 because I saw it on the PSN store.
I thought Final Fantasy 15 was bad.
Golly. Okay, it says can't even get the spectacular on the stealth missions. Oh, okay, so is that, I'm guessing that's a trophy on Spider-Man. 105 gigabytes, jeez.
We're gonna have to go buy another hard drive just for Red Dead 2.
You see, I've been wanting to buy another hard drive for my computer, but I feel like at the rate things are going, I may need to do it also for the PS4.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy like another freaking external hard drive. That's right.
Yeah, well, I have a 1 terabyte in the system, and then I have like a 640 hooked up to it, and it's almost full, both of them.
Okay.
I don't even buy that many more PS4 games right now, to be honest, so that's saying something.
Oh, there's the Spyro trilogy coming out soon, so...
When is that supposed to come out
Yeah.
now?
3 days before Pokemon?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like, near the end of November.
Yeah, it's like November 13th
There's
or
gonna
something
be
like
so
that.
many games to play this season, like, beginning of next year too. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 and Resident Evil 2 is coming out in January as well.
Oh man, I don't even want to see.
And then
I don't want to
February
even
is literally
think.
like, what, 6 games?
Yeah, like February is like 6 games.
Is it too late to call it quits as a gamer at this point?
Final Fantasy 15 also takes a bit of space too, doesn't it? Yeah, it takes a lot. Final Fantasy 15.
When I got it on Steam, it's like 110 gigs or something huge like that. I couldn't even download it because I didn't have enough free space on my hard drive. Plus, if I download that, my internet service provider has a 1 terabyte limit per month. Downloading one game would take up a tenth of my internet for the month.
Oh my god.
That's how bad Final Fantasy 15 is.
I'm planning on getting external hard drive. Then Smash Ultimate is on December 7th. Yeah. And I've already got a lot of stuff planned out, planned to buy out on that and Smash alone.
Yeah, I made sure I pay off a lot of that stuff earlier this year, just so I wouldn't have to, spend like $200-300 on just Smash stuff that 1 month.
This is bad.
Because amiibos, the controller, the adapter, the game, like it's all the same day. So, kind of want to have it paid off now for the most part.
Yeah. Oh, Lordy.
It's weird because I think the adapter controller, they have a release date so far, at least on Amazon, for like November 2nd
or
something like that. Yeah, it's weird because the controller and adapter are coming out a month before the game. It makes no sense.
You saw what happened? Yeah. No, I didn't see what happened. Looking for someone who can help Felix. He's fallen in the river. Could the two of you help me? No.
Alright, fine, be a jerk.
You don't have to if you don't want to. Just get yourself.
Nah, I see how you are.
I'm
You're
gonna be the
that kind of guy.
contrarian this playthrough. I swear I'm gonna be the contrarian this playthrough. Pretty much, we have to go find someone to help Felix because Felix is falling in the river.
But he's the main character for the second game. You can't let him die.
That's spoilers.
I don't care. I already know too much. Thank you.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Is there a golden sun in this game?
Yeah, not until the end of the second game though.
Okay, good. The title does not lie.
Title drop doesn't happen until the end of the second game, so don't even know the time limit for downloading these games. Okay, and people tell me that Kingdom Hearts 3 is never coming out. Well, I tell that to Shenmue 3. At least Kingdom Hearts 3 has a release date. And Shenmue 3, I think, is
I'm about
supposed
to
to
say,
come
Final
out.
Fantasy VII Remake's the worst about that.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake's the worst. It's kind of really bad development hell right now.
I don't
Yeah.
see it coming for a whole dime myself.
Yeah. I love this. Like he says, we're supposed to be looking for somebody who has psi energy to help Felix, and this little kid's like, I have psi energy left. He uses it to move a rock. He said, "See, I used it." I was like, "You kind of are a dick, dude."
I mean, that's nothing.
Well, he used up all his psi energy to move a little rock.
Idiot.
Seriously, man, that's nothing.
Destroy our village. Okay. It says some people. Yeah, I'm gonna be spending like $200 worth of stuff for Smash. Yeah, I've already got all the three
I
amiibo.
don't like it's coming out in December because that's also the same time people are trying to get stuff for Christmas too.
Yeah.
So basically that month. Okay, you guys are gonna get a candy bar because that's all we're able to afford anymore. There's everything else with Smash.
Jenna told me about Felix. Is that why you're here? No. No, I don't want to say him.
Man, you're
I'm being mean this playthrough.
I mean, good lord, if you did this on your first LP, nobody will watch you.
Oh, I'm sure some people.
Yeah.
Some people love the jackass.
But you're
I mean,
not
there's
that.
so many YouTubers are at that way, so of course.
Alright. So we found somebody to go save Felix. Now we gotta go back and save Felix. So. Spending like $200 on Smash stuff. I've already got all three freaking amiibo pre-ordered already. And plus the Octarian amiibo. Or not Octarian. The Octoling amiibo are coming out. The same freaking
Yeah,
day.
I pre-ordered all those from Best Buy, so it paid off for me already, which is good. I gotta pay for those ones in advance.
You know, there's something else that I thought about it earlier. Now that you brought up Kingdom Hearts 3 Celtics, didn't Square just came out with another freaking collection for the PS4?
The story
Yep.
so far.
Yeah, it's called The Story So Far. It comes with 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8, and all in one disc. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me, man?
Well, no, the worst part about it is I can understand why they're doing that. Basically, a re-release of what they have in one package. That's fine. But again, it's only on PS4, just like how the 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 was. And the game is also coming to Xbox One next year, Kingdom Hearts 3. Apparently, from what I've been hearing, that's a Square of America decision. So, the only reason why it's coming to Xbox, it's only over here apparently, is because of Square North America. But apparently they don't want to put the remakes on Xbox either. So, consistency.
So,
There is none.
In case you guys didn't see what was going on, the boulder fell down, and not only did it destroy the platforms that Jenna's parents and my dad was on, but it swept Felix away too. So We just witnessed them all dying. Jenna's over here like, Mom, Dad, Felix, please don't leave me alone. This is really sad. Like, this is gut-wrenching when you first see this. You're like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. And this guy got hurt because a boulder fell down.
Everyone's over here crying. He's like, hey, I'm hurt.
He's like, I'm aching.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I can't blame him. Yeah, even my mom's like, my husband just died. You know, it's just like, I mean, I can't blame him for being that way. I feel bad for the guy, but... Alright, for this section, we gotta go find help.
Children's game.
Children's game. A children's game.
Man, it's gonna be a rough couple of months with all these video games coming
I
out.
know, you freaking kidding me.
Well, honestly, after this year, it's like really slowing down for me because most of the other stuff wasn't even pre-order focus at all on Amazon, so couldn't get the bonus. I don't give a crap.
Resident Evil 2? Wasn't a Resident Evil 2 remake coming out like 5 days before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
Something
don't know
like
which one to
that.
play first. Because I love both
Honestly,
games.
probably Resident Evil because I'll take way less time than Kingdom Hearts.
But at the same time, I've been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, so...
Oh, you could beat Resident Evil 2 before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. I know it.
Yeah, I think that would be the game that you probably beat beforehand.
I mean, Resident Evil 2, like, say, a first playthrough, you not knowing what you're doing, could maybe, like, 20 hours. Kingdom Hearts 3, maybe 120 hours. I think I know which one can be beaten first.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to rush to Resident Evil 2 just to get to Kingdom Hearts as well.
You want to just take
Yeah.
more time.
I
know what
want to
you mean.
actually enjoy it like I do with every other game, so... That's what I was saying, I'll probably just wait and play it after Kingdom Hearts.
Blue-haired people. Those darn blue-haired people are showing up on the screen. One of the best battle OST. Yes, I agree, 100%.
Oh no, Celtics,
If
you
I
just
s-
brought up a bad thing.
You think Bowsette's gonna get confirmed? No, no.
So, like, no, we can't have porn in our video games.
We can't. We
Because
can't.
that's all the internet draws for that character.
I'm gonna say one thing about Bowsette. It's not even It's not even like accurate name-wise because it should be like Peach Owser or something like that. It shouldn't even be because Toadette isn't even in part of that process of Bowsette being created. So
Because at that point, it'd be pretty much, you know, Toadette.
that's why I said it was a silly question. Well,
Well, at least you knew it was silly.
Yeah. I mean, we don't need an over-sexualized character like that in Smash. We already got Bayonetta. I mean, come on. Sherry
man.
does it for
Master.
us.
It's kind of
not wrong.
hard
That's
to
what the
say.
character is.
I
Peach
know.
Owser.
Her ultimate move is called Umbran Climax. So, there, it speaks for itself of how the character acts.
Well, there goes my chances of playing the game then, because I was actually kind of interested. Thanks, Lester.
I love this part. It says, you were eavesdropping on us just now, weren't you? No. No, I wasn't. Please get away from me. They look scary. Yeah. Them darn blue-haired people. Blue-haired, red, yellow woman. Gosh, I'm sounding really racist against
Hair
blue people.
racist.
I'm racist against blue-haired people! No!
Chris asked you a question.
Krista says, now that you mentioned, how would you feel when Matthew got revealed for Smash and grown up Isaac as an assist trophy? I'd still be happy either way, because I just want this game kind of represented in Smash either way, so. By the way, if you couldn't tell, this is kind of a fight you can't win, so. So don't even try bothering it. Unless you hack, then you can win it. But the results is the same, you still lose.
But you're not playing an emulator, you're playing a Wii emulator.
Wii
Same
U
thing, except
emulator.
no cheat codes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much what VC is. It's just an emulator.
You've only
On
played
some
Golden Sun
systems,
once.
a horrible one. On others, not bad.
Only played Golden Sun once, and you loved it. Hi, Iceberg. Nice to see you again. Welcome to the stream, and welcome back, Allison. You're making some how do you say that word?
Poutine.
Poutine. Is that how you say? I can't ever say that
Yeah,
word. I'm
you
sorry.
say poutine.
Yeah, even if you hack the game, you still lose that fight.
I imagine, though, if that did happen, I've seen that happen in long games where it's an unwinnable fight and you hack at the win. Usually it just crashes the game. It's like that in Paper Mario. If you hack the very first Bowser fight in the game, because you're supposed to lose it, if you hack it to win, the game just crashes.
Poutine. Okay, that's how you say it. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm bad with words. I mean, you guys probably have known this for years. I'm just bad with pronunciation.
You're just bad.
I'm just bad.
I thought you was going to
Yeah,
stop
just leave it that way. There you go.
Lester, you're not helping.
But to answer your question, Chris, if Matthew was revealed instead of Isaac, I'd still be happy because, like I said, the game is getting repped in the way I want it. So, even if Isaac ends up being
represented in some way,
even if Isaac ends up coming back as an assist trophy, I'd still be happy because that's more than Smash 4 had. That's all I care about.
Just completely removed.
Yeah. I mean, I just want him in the game in general. That's it. And if you hack Metal Gear Solid 4, or sorry, Metal Gear Solid and kill Sniper Wolf right after she shot Meryl, I believe the game would also crash due to it being scripted.
There
Do
is
you
a...
know?
I can believe that.
Yeah, that...
If you have
I've
scripted
done
sequences, normally the game will just stop at that point. It doesn't know what to do.
It's like, what happened? What happened?
There's also one cool thing about, like, using Game Shark back in the day. You could get the sniper rifle early, and you could have it right there and fight Wolf while Meryl's dying right in front of you. And if you shoot Meryl with the sniper rifle a few times, the colonel calls you and he's like, "You're not even supposed to have a sniper rifle, so stop shooting her."
Like the game
Wow.
detects that you're cheating.
Yeah. Like, he calls you out on it too, but he can't stop you, so what's he gonna do?
You see, I love it when games do that. Because the only game I can think of that does something like that was Metroid Fusion, where you skip one of the later powers. I think it was the diffusion missiles. If
Yeah,
skip
you get
those,
the
you gotta
diffusion
see the
missiles
message.
early. Like you
Yeah,
get it
well,
before
no, you
you.
don't get them out. You just completely skip them.
Yeah. Okay. It says I've never played these games. There is more than one, right? Yes, Allison. There's 3 games. 2 on the Game Boy Advance, and 1 on the DS.
Wasn't like the DS like kind of a shot though, because nobody thought it was gonna come
Well,
back.
I mean, it was like what 8 years, almost. What was it?
Something like that.
Yeah, because it didn't come out in 2010.
Yeah, it was like 7 years. It came out in 2010. And the last game came out in 2003. So yeah. I wonder that since Mario Tennis Aces is out, I wonder if Camelot is developing now. Well, I
don't think so.
I think they might be because. All right, I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, Nintendo does trademarks all the time. The thing is, though, Golden Sun's trademark, they didn't need to renew it. It was kind of like they just started a new one and they just did another one. There's something fishy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unless Isaac's in Smash and
Yeah, unless Isaac's in Smash.
Because
or
honestly, I'm looking at the list of games they've worked on, and the last original IP kind of game they've worked on was Golden Sun Dark Dawn back in 2010.
yeah.
Ever since then, it's been Mario sports games, Mario Tennis or Mario Golf in particular.
Well, the only reason why Camelot's been doing those is because those games are safe. Golden Sun isn't really safe; it's a risk. That's kind of
they
why
make
they did that.
money compared to Golden Sun, where they don't know. They don't want to take a risk.
Have you ever played
unless
Mummy
you're
the
Mario
Master?
Tennis Ultra Smash, then you make no money.
Oh gosh,
I
was
lose
the
money.
I was the poor sap that bought it at 60.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I bought it at 60. Just because, you know what, I tried to support
Yeah, we made a
Camelot and
joke about
everything.
that, remember?
Yeah, we did make it.
we said we should
To
throw
be
it in
fair,
the
you're
fire.
also the same one who did the same thing with Sonic Boom on Wii U.
Yep! Don't remind me, Lester, please. Don't. Have I ever played The Mummy Demastered? Yes, I have. I have it on my Switch, and I love it to death. It's a good game. It's a good,
Yeah, I need to play
Metroidvania
it, but
game.
dude, every time I want to play one of your games, you're online, so I can't.
Oh,
Man, I
I'm
need to play
sorry.
it. I
You
need to play
should
that
tell
game.
me to boot off and get off
Get
so
off,
you can
get
play.
off your Switch.
Get off your Switch.
Oh
so
wait,
I
you're not
can
on your
play.
Switch. Let me go play it.
Golden
Okay,
Sun's-
Does it have to be like he has to be completely off? Like if he's not playing the game, you can't
No, I
play
don't
him?
know how it actually works, but I think I have to play on your profile. I know that for a guarantee.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of weird. I will say that way, but I don't know if you can be playing one thing and I can play another on the exact same profile. I would think that would mess it up.
What is
Because
it?
it'd see you online with 2 different games.
Do you still think about the accident where your father died? No, I don't. I don't believe you.
You sick
Jesus.
Like I
monster.
said, I'm gonna be the
You
contrarian.
forget about your dad.
Did you forget about your dad dying? No. Do you think that it would be any different if you had any stronger ability? Yes, I do. Yeah, it would be okay. It says the Golden Sun series are a good staple of Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS era. Yes, I like this. I'm obviously biased because this is my favorite series. So, but yeah,
Playing
they're
every game right now.
I really like these games because I didn't play many RPGs as a kid. The only one I played was Pokemon, maybe Dragon Quest, like 3. That was it. But this was the first like RPG I played that actually got me into the genre itself. So that's why I have such high praise for it. I would be interested in trying the series. Yeah, I mean, they're cheap nowadays. It's $7 on the Wii U eShop, so both games are. The first 2
Yeah.
games. Unfortunately, the third game isn't on the DS eShop. A lot of people wanted that on there,
because
but
they already have 2 of the 3. Why not release the last one?
but the third game is actually kind of cheap to get nowadays, like physically. So I think if I remember looking up on Amazon, it's like $24. That's American.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
cheap.
everyone has a DS or 3DS still, so people would have a way to play it anyways.
I have no idea how to switch to anyone else's profile on the Switch. On the Switch, I don't know. Like the way how the Switch works is the only way that you could switch profiles is if you're when you boot up a game and it asks you who's playing. That's kind of a
That's
little
pretty
bit
much it.
different. That's a little bit different than like the PS4 handles it, where it's just like you can sign in when you first get on the PS4.
Yeah,
I don't believe
know.
it.
It's weird because I like it and don't like how it's handled. It depends on the game.
I don't believe you. The judge says that to me when I say I'm not guilty in court. I wish there was more. I wish there was more of this, or at least an HD release. I'm hoping so too. And hello, Rin. Welcome to the stream.
How you
I
doing?
do hope that there's a HD re-release of this. That'd be really nice.
Maybe one day, yeah. Especially if Camelot does go back to Golden Sun, like they are given an opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised if they just re-release some of the games
I'm
just to
kinda-
get people's interest back, or at least to gauge it.
I kind of want them to. I kind of want them, instead of doing the 4th game, I want them to do HD releases. Because I feel like that'd be the
well,
safest
that's usually how a
option.
company gauges interest. They'll re-release an old game, see how it sells, and then it tells them, okay, does this
People still
warrant a
interested.
new game in the series, or do we just drop it?
Yeah. Have you ever played Emily Wants to Play? No, I've never even heard that game.
It's a
Celtics.
horror game.
Is it a horror game? Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it
Markiplier
sounds like
played
a horror game.
Markiplier's played it? Okay. I'm sorry. Markiplier has
Oh yeah, 'cause he plays a lot of horrors, I'm not that
I
surprised.
just recently watched it too, so
Okay, I'm really good at turn-based strategy like Fire Emblem and Advanced Wars, but god, I'm terrible at Valkyria Chronicles, even though I love the game still. Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles is a whole different type of beast compared to like Fire Emblem and Advanced Wars. That's another series I love to death. But I suppose you still want to go. What she's asking is, we're gonna go mountain climbing with our like mentor teacher. His name is Creighton, and he's gonna go study the mountain that the boulder was on. It's called Mount Aleph, and we're gonna go do that. And Dora is kind of like telling us, we kind of I kind of don't really want you to do this, but I mean you're 17 years old. I can't tell you what to do. She says, but suppose you still want to go. No, I don't want to go anymore. That's nice of you to but I know you don't mean it. Stubborn.
man, she's kind of a cool mom.
Yeah.
Mean, but cool.
Garrett, we just fixed the freaking roof, and your big old foot got stuck on the roof and caused the hole to happen again. Gosh darn it. No, I'm sharing it between systems. Okay, Ethan, on Game Share, all you have to have for that is you have to have the login information for your person you're sharing with. You're gonna have to have their login information from their My Nintendo, or is it their Nintendo login?
Yeah. Well, you need their Switch Online.
Yeah,
login.
you
That's
need
what
their
it is.
Switch Online. Okay, yeah, that's how you do that. I forgot.
Yeah, you do that. You log in by making a new account on your Switch itself, like a new user. You log into that, and then you have to use that account to play the game. That's how it works, because someone else is gonna have it as an authorized system, meaning they can play them offline.
Yeah. Garrett's like, I'm sorry for breaking your
about
roof.
how it happens on Switch.
He's like, I'm sorry for breaking your roof. I'll get out of the way just a second. And then as soon as he hops right out, Jenna noticed that Garrett was stepping right on another patch, and she goes, "No, don't do that!" And he goes, "What? What's wrong with?" And then he has another hole in the roof.
Damn, that poor roof.
I'm like, man, I just fixed this. Are you freaking kidding me, man? Okay, it says, I forgot that I could have played Dark Dawn when I had 3DS. Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing about the 3DS that I really like is the DS backwards compatibility. I'm happy that they kept that. An HD version of Golden Sun sounds sweet. I still want Second Densetsu Collection to be released on the US, mostly for Second Densetsu 3. I agree with that too. I kind of... That's kind of one of Square's, least popular series, I guess?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like it, because I haven't heard of it. So, that kind of speaks for the popularity, I guess.
It's the one with the...
It's not as well known as a lot of the other series they have, like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what they mainly focus on, unless they're branching out with a new IP, like the Bravely Default and Octopath series right now.
These GBA
Which is
graphics...
basically, classic Final Fantasy.
These GBA graphics segment pack. Yeah, I had that with a lot of the games. Like, I get that way with Fusion, Zero Mission, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I gotta be honest with you guys, I can't play the remake of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I don't know, I still prefer the old one. That's just...
Yeah, there's a lot of things about the old one I kind of prefer. I like how much easier the new one feels, because I feel like they've made it a little more balanced, but there's just a lot more charm about the original art style and just how it was handled. And the Bowser minion mode sucks, so there's no reason to play the new mode because it's broken in my opinion.
I love this part right here. Garrett's sister says, "Garrett, you make me so mad sometimes. Your freaking training stone is crushing my flowers." Garrett had his training stone right there. She had planted a garden right there. And he moved it. He moved the training stone with his son when he was practicing Psi Energy. And he moved it on the flowers. She's like, "You crushed my freaking flowers!"
Oops.
Oops.
I mean, you don't mess with the lady's flowers. Do you remember the girl in Zelda?
Yeah.
Okay, well that one's just a nut. You use her flowers and she murders you.
Didn't you know you can game share on Switch? Yeah, they added that with the online when the online service just started. Looking at Amazon.
Yeah, they didn't do that until recent.
Looking at Amazon.
Which, I don't know. I don't like it as much only because you have to use that person's profile. If it wasn't that, I think it would be perfectly fine. Because that means you can't have a backup save of your own on the cloud. You have to use their backup saves. So if it's like a game of one save, well, you're playing off of someone else's save file. That's a little messed up in my opinion.
You're not planning on sneaking up to Mount Elif, are you? Maybe. It's a secret peak. No one can climb without permission. Fine. I'll try to sneak it up again. She's like, "No! Stop it!" Alright, we have to go talk to Creighton first before we even do that. This is one of my favorite roadblocks in video games, honestly. This is like the best reason to roadblock something. Ruff, ruff, woof, woof. There are some puppies playing over there. We should let them be. That's like the best reason to have a roadblock.
Yeah, it's not even like a reason why it's actually stopping you. It's more or less you're just being polite.
Yeah. Looking at Amazon, Golden Sun Dark Dawn is like $16.90. Yeah, I know it's really cheap nowadays. It didn't sell.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It didn't sell very well, and that's why like the series is in limbo right now. It didn't do as well as the first or second game, but I still recommend the third one. I know a lot of critics pan it for being too easy, but it's still a good game. I mean, I did a Let's Play of it, so that tells you something.
Yeah, you just finished it this year.
Yeah, I finished it this year. I have about that.
Yeah,
you know,
earlier in the year, I believe you did.
You know what? I would change my mind. I would kill for a Xenogears remake with the second disc story told properly. I never played Xenogears. I need to play. I need to go see if I can play it. Maybe during now that I'm streaming, maybe that'll help me. Push me to get back on my backlog.
It's a good way to do that, not gonna lie. That's pretty much how I get excuses to play some of the games I play. If they're a game I know I can easily play without worrying about spoilers too much, like, oh, this is perfect to go back in the backlog with.
I mean, you did that with Kingdom Hearts, so...
Yeah. We're off to meet him right now.
Yeah, never stream a visual novel on Twitch. You will be spoiled everything.
And this disappointment... Yeah, these are the two people that kind of knocked us out like 3 years ago. And he's telling us, he says, is this appointment to go see Kraden more important enough to drive us away? Yes. Yes. And everybody's like, wait, what did you say? These guys kicked our butt last time. Alright, it says, if you know, change my mind, kill for Xeno. Yeah, I saw that. I need a Xenosaga collection. There's been rumors of that for a long time. I haven't seen it.
It's hard to see what's real and what's not for that reason.
I mean, that would be nice. I did pick up all 3 Xenosaga games on
PS2.
Yeah, PS2, just like
Last year or something.
no, it was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like that. I don't
Oh
remember.
Lord, how long's it been?
It's been a long time. Are you
Oh,
talking
that
about
was
Xenoblade
around the-
Chronicles 2
okay.
earlier? Well, apparently there's a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 quest in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, yeah, you get if you do the quest, you get Rex's outfit for Link. That's what that is. Blue Hair Man returns.
Yeah, because that was a thing that they did around the time I believe it came out last year on Switch.
Yeah. What a wholesome roadblock. Yeah. That, like I said, that's like my favorite roadblock in video games. Is like because there's puppies playing, you don't want to disturb them. Do you hear those awful growls coming out from the other side of the fence? No, I don't hear them. Really? You mean I'm the only one that hears them? I'm so horrible to little kid. I would like to play Dark Dawn, but I always have issues with DS emulators plus Nintendo's anti-ROM right now. Yeah, and plus I would really not suggest playing the ROM of Dark Dawn because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I tried to record the game before I got a 3DS capture card, and I could never get the ROMs to work. They were awful ROMs.
Yeah,
maybe it's because I didn't know where to
these
look.
emulators now that are a little more stable, but I don't think there's a DS build yet that's good enough for a lot of ROMs. Like I had the same issue with Kirby Superstar Ultra, which is why I haven't done it yet. But since I had an actual DS card, not a 3DS because those things are $500, dear God, but a DS card, I can intently record it.
Yeah.
Every time you go through a door in Kirby Superstar Ultra, the screen would flash like bright white and green. I don't know why. And plus, I hate playing a DS or 3DS game on emulator because when you have to touch the screen, it's very awkward to do that with a mouse.
Yeah.
And then press a button on the controller. It just doesn't work.
I like to play the Dark Dawn, but I always had... Okay, yeah, so I was like, jeez. I would get hype as hell if see Satoru says it's his trophy or a boss. That would be cool. Like I said, if Isaac gets in, I honestly think that a lot of his music would come over, and knowing since the Satoru's battle theme is a popular theme with the fans of the series, I think that might get in too. you can't enter Mount Ella for a very good reason.
What do you think would be a Golden Sun stage, though? First.
Venus Lighthouse. That's what I think.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I don't know much Golden Sun, but I already know probably the lighthouse.
Well, it's the last dungeon in this game.
It's iconic.
It's iconic for the series, honestly. Well, it's iconic for this game, I should say.
Doesn't it also make an appearance in the sequel?
Yeah, the game starts out at Venus Lighthouse in the second.
Yeah, so it like I said, it's kind of iconic since people know the location at least in 2 games.
Are you gonna play I Want to Be the Boshi? I tried playing I Want to Be the Boshi. It's hard, and I don't want to play it anymore.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Go play Super Meat Boy or Celeste or something. They're shorter levels.
We'll be fine if they don't see us, right? No. Sure, you say no, but you know you want to. Just be our little secret, okay? No. You can't even tell your mother.
Man, why are we gonna have an affair with you? This sounds very creepy and dirty.
We'll make you the leader, okay, Isaac? No, I don't want to be the leader. I'll take over if you get nervous. And Jenna's like, no, I don't like that idea either. Here's our leader would be the ones who'd be nervous.
You guys make an awesome group.
Yeah, I love Venus Lighthouse theme. Yeah, Venus Lighthouse's theme is like, I think my first, like, in the Let's Play, I think I was being a little over dramatic about it, how much I like Venus Lighthouse's theme. I said, it's like, if Heaven had an elevator music, that would be it. I know it's going to be a little bit extreme with that, but...
No, you gotta have Trophy Gallery from Brawl. That's nice and calming.
Yeah, that is kind of nice and calming. I like Trophy Gallery and Brawl. Okay, so now we have to...
it's a good theme.
Now we have to sneak into Mount Ella.
I think I could say Everest. Like, well, this is gonna be a long sneaking mission. That's a big mountain.
But still, Solgren can go to hell. I remember that, Celtics. I remember that stupid hat. Okay, pretty much the context of it. He was finding Solgren in I Want to Be the Boshi, and he had the last hit on him, and then the projectile that the boss had fired at him killed him at the same time as the last hit hit him.
Oh,
and it didn't count.
I hate when that happens.
So that's pretty much what happened.
I'm so sorry, Celtics.
It was terrible. This is the entrance to Sol Sanctum.
Yeah,
is this your first...
The game is so punishing for that reason.
This is your first time here, right? Nah, I've been here plenty of times before. I doubt that!
Why are you lying to him?
Man,
why am I being the contrarian? Because I think it's funny to be the contrarian.
Don't lie to the old man. You ain't got much time left.
If I Want to Be the Boshi is more difficult than Celeste, then I'll just skip it. I've died so much at Celeste. I want to play Celeste. I've heard that it's a really good game. I've been wanting to play that game.
Here's the biggest advantage I think Boshi has over Celeste. It's free. There you go.
I had elevator music. It wouldn't be a pause theme from Battletoads, would it? Iceberg, really? Battletoads' pause music is pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, that's a good theme. I can agree with that.
Good lord.
Didn't Brawl have the Venus Lighthouse music as a representation in Gold Sun? I could be wrong. No, it was
No, it didn't have any Golden Sun music.
Yeah, it did. It had one. It had one.
Did it?
Yeah, it was the final boss theme from The Lost Age. It was a remix by Mikoy
That's
Sakuraba.
why I didn't recognize it.
It was a remix by Mikoy
much on my
Sakuraba. So it was a remix. It wasn't the actual like music. It was a remix of it.
Yeah.
And Isaac was an assistant.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Isaac
Brawl
was
was
an
the game I
assistant
think
Brawl.
that had the most remixes.
Isaac was an assistant Brawl, and actually in Smash 4 they had another music track from Golden Sun in the game. They had 2 music tracks. They had the one that they had from Brawl, and they also put in the Overworld theme from Dark Dawn for Palutena's Temple. Okay, so pretty much this is our first dungeon, if you couldn't tell. And we gotta find an eye jewel to put in the eye socket of that little like skull in the wall, So we have to go find and jump across here. Happy belated birthday.
How's my birthday?
Yeah.
Well, thanks to the belated birthday stuff. Appreciate it. Birthday yesterday was pretty good. Nice and calm day, relaxing. Went out for some food. It was good. Although the waiter kind of screwed up our order a bit, which is kind of stupid.
Oh.
What happened was we went to Denny's, and they have like a special where it's your birthday, you get free Grand Slam. Problem was, I got it, but she rung it up as a Super Grand Slam, which is not the same thing. Even though I didn't get that, so they didn't take it off her bill. They took something else off instead, which was kind of stupid.
Aww.
Like, hey, this is your fault, not mine.
Oh wait, where's the freaking... I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I said, this is why it's the stream's titled the way it is. I haven't played Golden Sun 1 since my Let's Play. If that tells you anything. So if I forget some things, it's been a while since I played it. So, but I remember back when I was a kid, I used to make it a yearly tradition to play this game. So, this and the sequel. Because I don't know about you guys who've ever played the game itself. I count the first and second game as one entry. I don't really even count them as separate entries anymore. They were supposed to be one game.
In a sense, it's almost like the Sonic 3 and Knuckles of Golden Sun. Because they technically do have a lock-on feature for your save to transfer. Yeah.
And this game has a way to transfer your saves, too, to the next game, too. Which, by the way, anybody who's playing the Wii U version, the Wii U Virtual Console version, you can still transfer your data to the second game. You have to use the password method, but you can still do it. So, just because you don't have link cable, the link cable doesn't exist for this. You can still do it. So.
I think it's like one of the only games that had a link cable function that still kind of works in a way on PC, because all the other ones don't. That's why there's a lot of games on Game Boy Advance Virtual Console just wasn't worth buying, because I can't link them. I think one of the big examples is probably Kirby and Amazing Mirror.
Yeah.
Just get the game on GBA. You'll never play that multiplayer on Wii U. There's no way to do it.
Yeah, I love Kirby and Amazing Mirror, but that game is so hard to play by yourself. I'll tell you that.
It's terrible by yourself in comparison to multiplayer from what I've seen. Like, there's so much more ground you can cover in multiplayer.
And you remember certain stage, Super Mario Maker, the shell is the only way. Yeah, I remember. That was like the second episode, the second episode of my Let's Play of Mario Maker, the one that you did, that I played it. I remember playing Zelda Oracle of Seasons, and I got stuck trying to get flippers. All I had to do was push a block. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's my biggest childhood stump is still that freaking barrel in Sonic 3. That barrel in Carnival Night Zone.
I think mine's probably Majora's Mask, honestly.
Yeah.
It's the same reason it just mentioned in chat, because I didn't shoot one thing. I didn't shoot Majora to get the ocarina. I had no idea you can do that.
You didn't? Oh, wow.
It didn't take me until a couple years later, and then I just got the game again on the GameCube. By the way, never play Majora's Mask on GameCube. That version is horrible. It is so bad. It has a lot of lag, and it's prone to crashing a lot. Which is funny, because when the game loads, they warn you that, oh, there's going to be some sound compression, so things may not sound the same. They should just warn you the game's going to crash instead.
That's stupid barrel. Now, what were you saying, Amber?
I was gonna say, I don't blame Lester for not knowing, because they don't actually, like, straight out tell you unless...
You experiment.
Yeah.
True, yeah. I had a similar thing happen in Ocarina of Time, but that one kind of tells you, because I didn't know where to go for the hookshot. Because I never knew you can go inside Dampé's house and read his diary. Because if you do that, then you know, check his grave. You can actually open it.
I think he's serious. Should we
help
help
him? Did not know
him?
that for a couple years.
I think Kraden's senile, and I think he's going crazy. I think he's serious. Should we help him? I was like, no! You can't seriously want to turn back if we come this far. Yeah.
Is there, like, any bad ratings you could get for...
Oh, there's a bad ending. We're coming up to it.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, there's a bad ending.
You're actually going to be able to get at this rate.
Yeah, I'm going to do the bad ending, because I didn't do it in my Let's Play.
I mean, why not? You can always make a save state in the Wii U version too if you just want to not replay a bunch of stuff to move on.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
I was thinking, like, was there a bad rating you could get for choosing bad answers?
No. Oh, like a ranking system?
Yeah.
No, there's
almost
not
like a
ranking
telltale
system.
way of like the old man will remember that,
Oh,
and
the
it
old-
affects your outcomes later.
Oh man, rest in peace, Telltale. I still love all of your guys' games.
I'm gonna be the bitter one, but honestly, they kind of deserved it from everything I was hearing behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
Well, did you hear
They
that
just
did
did.
find
They had
another
terrible
company?
management. They took on way too many projects, and they worked their people to death.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Like,
Now, what'd
I'm
you
not a
say,
fan
Amber?
of that. Have you heard a recent article come out that
Oh,
apparently Rockstar was
Rockstar?
pushing Red
Yeah.
Dead people to work like 100 hours a week?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is just me. Trust me, I'm gonna be honest and say it's terrible. It is horrible that Rockstar's treating those people that way. I am not denying that at all. It is horrible. But I've had to go and do stuff like that before. So I'm like, I understand like how it's horrible to, you know, have to work those insane hours before.
Technically illegal.
I know,
because you're only
but-
allowed to work so many hours a week. That's the problem.
That's
I think
just
people
the
are
way
having.
our country is built. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately,
Fortunately, remember being stuck on a certain part in MGS3 during the Sorrow fight? All I had to do was I was told about the revival pill at the beginning of the game. I know which one you're talking about, Celtics. I've seen Amber gone through that. I'm just like, how would you remember that?
oh yeah, that
I mean,
I
you
think that
could get
recently
to the
just
end.
got on the Xbox backwards compatibility list.
What is?
Metal Gear Solid HD collection.
Oh, the HD
2 and 3
collection.
is possible to play on Xbox One.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Apparently, people were saying that's now the best way to play those games because they run beautifully on Xbox Ones. But that's nice to hear.
Yeah.
I'm glad they fixed the emulation issue since day one. I still remember when that first launched in 2015. A lot of 360 games were kind of unplayable.
No, what I was gonna say about Telltale was they found another company to finish The Walking Dead now.
Oh, yeah, they found, forgot what the company was.
Well, more or less, this other company kind of just took it over.
yeah, they just took it over for
And it's only this one, so I think they're just gonna do Walking Dead final chapters, and that's pretty much I think all they're gonna do. I think
Yeah,
after that, those people will
that's
probably
the
let go as
info.
well.
Which I'm happy at least they'll get that finished now.
I was hoping for The Wolf Among Us too. Yeah, I think a lot of people were. I remember Amber telling me about that too.
Yeah, because it ended kind of on a cliffhanger.
Critical hit! Ow. Didn't really care about the Telltale, but I do feel the employee. Yeah, like I said, I don't mean to. When I said that, I didn't mean like they should get over it. No. That's horrible. No one should work 100 hours. I don't like the idea of someone working 100 hours because that's taking time away from their family and their, and their.
Oh, it's not
special
just
time.
that, but they gotta
You know,
rest at one point.
You gotta have rest. You can't be having a sleeping
Why are they
bag
making them work so many hours
because
now?
crunch time. Because they have to get a game out
Pretty
on
much.
budget, on time schedule. They can't
Yeah,
afford to
and
delay
They don't want to
things.
delay a game, so they push it.
That's so
I
stupid.
mean, at
It's
times
just
it
dumb.
actually kills games too.
Holy cow, I didn't realize how many people was watching the stream.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of people on the stream chat. I did not see it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Thank
probably
you
a
guys
good
for
first turnout.
supporting. I should really be thanking you guys for supporting me on my first stream because, like I said before, this is a new venture for me. I haven't really done streams before. I did, like I said, last time I tried to stream on my Twitch channel here, I was trying to stream Sonic Generations back in 2011. That was a long time ago.
Yep, the olden days.
Okay, so we gotta put the small jewel in the eye socket again. And that makes the door open. I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Allison. On Spyro 3 HD, I really hope that they make most of the minigames easy, like the skateboarding, boxing, and the Yeti, and the sliding segments, especially in the Super Bonus Round. I wouldn't put my hopes up for it, because if it's like the Crash
they're
Bandicoot...
probably gonna make it a tiny bit easier. By like, nerf requirements a little bit.
I mean, like, if it's anything like Crash Insane Trilogy, it's probably gonna keep, like, everything intact. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they did kind of change some stuff, I think, with that to make
like
it
the save system
easier, but for the most part, it is still hard. Oh, yeah, saves is the big thing, but
yeah,
saves in Crash 1 just basically didn't exist. It was so archaic, they had to fix it.
Yeah.
That's why everyone hates Crash 1 on PS1. It's one of the worst games in the whole series because it's just a clunky mess.
I hope I enjoy. I am enjoying streaming. Thank you, Iceberg. I used to stream a few years ago. Illusion of Gaia was the only game I finished streaming. I haven't played Illusion of Gaia. I heard that's a good game too.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that game over the years too.
We must attack the amazing spirit here. I love the names of these enemies sometimes. It's like a maze. It's a ghost.
And then you just lost all your
Spoopy.
viewers.
It's too spoopy for me.
Too spoopy for me. It's October. It's spoopy month.
Yeah, why aren't you doing a horror game?
I guess I see your
I don't
Halloween
know.
special.
Because it's first stream. That's pretty much that.
Yeah,
that's
man, play Typing the Dead. It's hilarious.
Play
Nah.
what? Typing the Dead? I love Typing the Dead.
You can type out "Thanks, Obama."
Thanks, Obama. Oh my god! I should play Typing the Dead.
Typing the Dead Overkill.
The Mark of the Sun, Sarge Soul Sanctum.
Do you even have that game?
I think I do on Steam somewhere.
Oh,
I've only ever used the PS4 streaming thing, though it's been nearly a year since I've done that. I haven't even done the PS4 streaming thing. Have you done that, Amber?
Uh-oh.
Lester has some choice
no.
words for it.
I was gonna say I had to because I was testing out all the waters when I was doing my PS4 review last year. It's alright. I mean, honestly, you're way better still using an external setup like you got now. But I think it's better than what Xbox One offers. When I tried using the streaming thing in Xbox One, it was so clunky, it barely worked. But on the PS4, it was as simple as like pressing a couple buttons and I was live.
Another reason why I'm playing. Last time I streamed recently was the blind stream of Mega Man 11. I did see you stream that, Celtics. Another reason why I'm playing the Money Demaster on my channel. Okay. It's funny I can watch scary games all the time, but I'm too much of a scaredy cat to play them all by myself. Honestly, over the years, I've become so desensitized on scary stuff. Like, I like scary stuff a lot, but like it's really hard for something to really spook me. Unless it's like a jump scare. That's about it. We should all stream.
Hey, Alison, I would be up for 100% OJ at one point on a stream. I wouldn't mind you like hosting that or something.
Play it like one time. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, if you guys are up for like Splatfest this weekend as well, same date, same deal. But that actually starts on Friday, but I'm not playing until Saturday.
I mentioned I recently did a PS4 stream a few times. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people use PS4 streaming, and that's really cool that they
it's
that
not
they
a
put
bad
that in there.
way to do it. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's useful if you don't have any other way. Put it that way.
Oh yeah, of course. Like if you're gonna stream something else that's not on the PS4 in the same stream, then yeah, don't do it. Just use your capture card if you got one. But if you either don't have the setup for it, just don't feel like setting up a capture card, it works well enough. It's actually pretty helpful. And you can use whatever mic you want, either a mic in your controller, or you can use a USB mic hooked up to the console. Which is a step higher to what Microsoft does on Xbox. I couldn't plug in something to the USB port and use it, which is kind of stupid.
These rooms are depicting the sun and the moon. These rooms must be connected somehow, don't you think? Nah.
You're being a jackass again.
Sun and moon.
Isaac, this is why you're never going to be in Smash. You give me
every time you be a contrarian, that Smash invite's not showing up in your mailbox.
No wonder Isabel got in, because she just said
Yeah,
yes
no
to
wonder
everything.
Isabel got in over me.
I like to think of it more or less as like an invitation thing where you have to reply yes back, but he never keeps on getting the letter. Someone keeps on stealing it from his mailbox and rips it up. So they've been inviting him constantly, but they don't hear a word back. They're just saying, screw it, get the dog from Animal Crossing.
No, I was going to say, no wonder Isabel got in, because she says yes to everything.
What does it mean, Isaac? When
That's
you go
true.
look up further up the passage, no. Then just wait there. He's like, fine, I'll do it myself. No, you have to actually go do this thing. He's telling you. None of your answers, by the way, affect anything. They just have funny little dialogue things. That would be fun. Oh
They just seem
god,
like
Silent
goofy
Hill
things you can
series.
just say. It doesn't seem like a problem, which is cool.
Amber loves Silent Hill. That's one of her favorite series. She
Yeah, I
loves
did
it.
an LP of it on the League, so...
Last horror game I played was Thracia, Dear Emily. I mean, was that Emily or Emil? I mean, I've been stuck in this
I
puzzle
don't really
for
like
one
the
year.
horror stuff personally. It just feels tense. Like, not in a good way, or at least for me.
You don't
But
think so?
Lester, you streamed Five Nights at Freddy's like years ago.
And I wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, he only did the first
There's
game.
the reason
He
why that was
smart.
the only game that was played.
No, he was smart to only do the first game, because imagine trying to do all of them.
Yeah. Okay, for this
I could be
puzzle.
dead.
You'd be dead. Well, RIP.
I mean, look at what happened to Markiplier. He went insane at one point.
He did. Holy
Yeah, he
cow,
did.
you're right.
Same for the completionists. They both went insane trying to 100%
Oh, did
those
you see
games.
what he tweeted today?
Well, what did he
He
tweet?
said he's not going to do any more Five Nights because he can't handle it anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said, I'm done. I actually want to be myself again.
What, Mark?
No, Gerard.
Oh,
he's not
okay,
gonna
I don't
be
blame
doing
him.
it anymore. He said.
I
He's
think he
tired
has
of
to do the originals again, though, because I think it's part of his New Game Plus. Or at least, like, maybe the first three
He said he's
are part of
fine
his New Game
doing
Plus.
the first two games, but he's not doing 3, 4, or 5, or whatever, how many is left.
Yeah, I don't blame him, because there's so many, and they're way too difficult now, the 100%. There's just way too much to do now.
Yeah.
I still need to play Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 is great.
Resident Evil 7
I
is
love
fun.
Resident Evil 7.
That demo freaked me out. It's a true horror game, that's for sure.
I'm so glad.
And I was playing with
Capcom went
headphones,
back
so
to the
that
roots.
really makes you uneasy.
I played Slender the Arrival. I have that on my PS3 somewhere, and I need to go and...
You need to fix your PS3.
I need to fix my PS3, that's right.
You want to tell that story?
Oh. Oh. Okay, I was playing... Okay, I was going to tell you guys this story about my PS3 and why all of a sudden my digital library is just completely gone on it.
Whew.
I have to go and re-download everything. I was playing Dark Souls
That'd be a
last
good
year.
year.
I was playing Dark Souls last year. That's already a terrifying notion right there. I was playing Dark Souls. Yeah, I was playing Dark Souls, and I just beat... who did I beat? I beat the Spider Queen lady down in Blighttown. And I was getting out of Blighttown, and then as soon as it transitioned out of Blighttown to, like, they think the Valley of... Or what was it? The Valley of the Drakes? Or something like that. Like, in that transition, I fell. And the ground disappeared. I fell into a void. And it crashed the game. And it crashed the game so hard, my PS3 soft locked. And then after that, I tried turning it on. It wouldn't read Blu-ray discs anymore.
It would come on. And
It would
be
come
digital.
on and wouldn't read the discs. I was like, what in the heck is going on? So I had to send it into Sony to get it fixed. But in the process, I lost all my digital stuff because I had to replace things. It was
Yeah, that's why
horrible.
I
I,
replaced
said,
the hard drive as well.
I was like, I almost was like,
Never again.
I'm never playing Dark Souls ever again. But then I played
Yeah,
it
I like
and then I
how
went back
that
and played
happened
it.
because it's basically the system refusing to play it again. It's like, well, that's a Blu-ray disc. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just make sure I can't read a single disc. That way he doesn't buy another copy of Dark Souls and play it.
Then he bought the Switch version.
No, I played the Xbox One version and finished it there, but or Xbox, the Xbox 360 backwards
Yeah, you played
compatibility.
the 360
Yeah,
version.
and I finished that there, and I liked Dark Souls a lot, and I went and I'm gonna get the Switch version here soon for the remaster. Dark Souls literally killed your PS3. Yeah, it was like my PS3 came up with a screen that says I died. That's what it
Pretty
said.
much. Might as well.
That is so bad. Like the PS3 version of Dark Souls, I think the 360 version is better in my honest opinion.
Because at least like that, to be honest.
Celtics, please don't say that because we got too much stuff on the Switch to lose.
Please don't curse me, Celtics.
I don't want to lose my Zelda save.
I don't want to lose things. I've already put in 325
that
hours.
backed up to the cloud. I've been more pissed about my Splatoon save.
Yeah. I've already put in 325 hours on Breath of the Wild. I literally 100%ed everything. I even got all 900 Korok seeds. Please don't tell me that.
I'll be sad if we lose our save data for Switch.
And if we lose the save data for the Switch, I'm going to be pissed.
I'll cry.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Upload it to the cloud. Yeah, I'm going to do
That's
that.
how I felt like years ago when I lost my Melee save. Like,
Oh no!
Mewtwo takes like 20 hours.
But you know what you could do to fix that, Lester? Leave your
did it again.
GameCube, leave your GameCube on overnight. That's what I did.
Oh, that's when I knew about the tricks. I think I did that years ago. Although I didn't have 4 controllers, so it took longer. Also, I had no friends, so it was all me.
Lester!
Those 2
Don't tell me
controllers
you
and
don't
wait
have
like
friends.
half the time
That's
instead of 4th the
bullshit,
time.
you know that.
Dude, that was 2006. Didn't know you did that.
Oh, okay. I'd be getting all those weird behind glitches of my games. Lester gets glitches all the time. Like I said before, I joked in his streams before. I said, the guy doesn't even walk straight into doors anymore. He has to walk against the door until he clips through.
Or he.
I just love how we just find it by accident half the time. It just happens. Like the most notable one that happened as of late was in Hat in Time. In the Seal the Deal DLC, Chapter 6. They had to patch this, but you can just literally put on the ice hat, use the ice form to dive into the water, and you would clip under the level. They fixed that now, but
Yeah.
I found that, like, what, 2 days after the DLC released?
Gosh.
So that was a moment. I had to restart the level just to get back to the surface.
That sucks.
You got all
I
the
mean,
Korok-
luckily it was like 2 minutes in the level, so it was literally nothing. All I was doing is exploring.
I think if I remember correctly, yeah, Iceberg. I did get all the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. I got them all, and it was funny because we had an 11-hour car ride up to my in-laws' house last December, and that's where I did most of my getting Korok seeds at.
That's when you
Yeah, you 100% that whole game on your trip.
The only thing I haven't done in Breath of the Wild, the only thing I haven't done is complete complete the Master Trials. The only thing I haven't done. I remember
Which
when I was-
honestly isn't that bad for playing on a normal file. Well, it's still a grind. It's not as bad as Master Mode, which is basically impossible in my opinion. There's too high of a damage output. It's just not worth doing on Master Mode.
Oh, no, not Master Mode. Not Master Mode. I'm sorry. Trials Sword.
No, I know what you're talking about. The Trial of the Sword.
Trial
I'm just saying,
Sword. I
don't do
haven't
that
done
in
that
Master
yet.
Mode. You'll regret it.
I remember when I was a kid, my Zelda Ocarina of Time cartridge got so bad for some reason. Some items would glitch out, turn into Japanese kanji. You could avoid
Oh,
that
wow.
but the moment you
Your
touch
copy
kanji,
had the
get-
Japanese text still intact then.
What the heck? That's weird. I'm not saying.
I mean, I know that's a thing you can
yeah.
do because I think the practice ROM, GZ, you can swap between Japanese and English text on the fly. So I think it's still in the game code. But that's weird. You should never actually see that in normal gameplay.
Some of my favorite glitches I've done on my Let's Play is Sonic my Sonic CD LP where I lost 2 lives in 1 death animation.
No, yeah.
Do you remember that? Like,
It's hilarious and sad when it happens.
It was so sad, but it was like, what the heck? Like, I was going so fast to time travel, and then I got enough speed, and the transition happened, but I got smushed right in the last second. And so I lost a life being smushed, and then immediately afterwards, it did the transition to the time going back in the past, and then I died again, and I was like, what the heck? And then there was the Spyro the Dragon Let's Play where I landed on top of a turtle, and I was in the falling animation for like 5 seconds, so they counted it as a death. Because the game thought I was falling down a bottomless pit.
Which is weird.
It was weird. Master
Yeah, that is very weird.
I love the music in this room. This is called the Elemental Stars. It's really pretty. What's funny is I bought the Breath of the Wild DLC last year and I haven't even touched it yet. You should play it. It's good DLC. I like it.
Yeah, I haven't touched the Champion Ballad stuff yet. I've done the Master Mode thing. I just haven't had time for Champion Ballad.
I know you're going to stream that eventually.
I want to get back to it soon. At one point, I want to beat it on my own first so I know where to go. And also start off the spoiled. Like, the story spoiled for me.
Okay. Hey, Hyper Kirby, how you doing? Nice to see you being active and doing a live stream. Yeah, I haven't done this is the first time I've actually sat down and done a live stream. Like I said before, last time I tried to do a stream on this channel was like
2011.
2011. That was 7 years ago. Good lord.
Yep. Long time. Before it was Twitch.
Intelligent.
It was Justin.tv.
Yeah, that was back when it was Justin.tv, yeah.
And now it's owned by Amazon, which is debatably good and bad for the site.
I don't understand why Amazon's buying everything.
Well, like, I could tell you why.
Because they're like
they're a
Google,
big
they want to own everything.
They're a big company, and like how Disney wants to buy everything else too. I need to pick up Xenoblade Chronicles 2 DLC. No, of course I still need to finish the main game. Yeah, I finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I still have... I got the Golden Country... Torn of the Golden Country on cartridge. Because it comes with the expansion pass, and I hadn't bought the expansion pass yet, so I figured it would be easier that way.
Yeah.
So...
It was perfect to wait on that. I haven't even beaten Xenoblade 2 yet, and I own the physical card of Torma as well. So I have the DLC, the new story, and the game, and I'm only in like chapter 1 or 2. So, maybe I should get back to that at one point.
Been playing a lot of Persona 5. Amber beat Persona 5.
I love
She loved Persona 5.
I love the Persona series in general.
I tried doing Master Mode on Breath of the Wild and put it down the moment I saw freaking Lionel on the plateau. And namely a silver one. A silver Lionel, to be exact.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I remember this one
Get the
tweet.
strongest weapon in the plateau, you throw it at the guy, and he barely takes a scratch.
No.
He checks it off.
My favorite thing is funny.
Pretty much.
Somebody had said, okay, I'm like on Twitter, they had like the story, and they were like, alright, I'm going to start my Master Mode run of Breath of the Wild. And he says, "Oh, is that a Lionel?" And then the next picture was him in a tree, and there's fire everywhere. And he says,
Yep.
"Day 83,
Dude,
I'm still in this freaking tree."
In the stream.
I
remember that happened to me in the stream when I did that last year. I was trying to get away. I was not even close to the Lionel. I climbed up a tree, which was on top of a mountain over near him, and he still killed me. Those things are ruthless, man.
Also, I remember playing
Right for
Alien
blood.
War for the game Industrials, and I encountered weird-ass glitch, which one person was holding the lady hostage at gunpoint, and during the cutscene, Cole walks right through the kidnapper. You should have seen a couple of the glitches that happened for Lester and his LA Noire playthrough. It was...
Oh, man. I think my favorite one still was when we were looking at that radio in one of the later cases. Cole didn't actually flip it back over. The radio flipped itself back over. It was hilarious, the haunted radio.
It's like, how rude. I'll do it myself then.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I'm loving P5.
Like, he put the radio down, the radio didn't move, and then it moved like 3 seconds later.
I love that game.
Man, I wish that wasn't, copyright / nudity hell. I would actually put that on YouTube, but I don't want to get a strike for that.
I mean, you could censor the titties letter.
No, I don't have the time for that. It's way too extensive.
I know. I'm just
do what Super
That's
Game
why I just
you
like,
can put
alright,
Cole's
everyone go
face
watch
over
on
the
Twitch
nipples.
channel.
True way to beat a Lionel's use your fist, or you could be like, for top of special. Who did you end up? You ended up being with Anne in your playthrough, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to. You didn't think it was getting.
I'm like, oh, okay.
that
I
point.
guess this is happening.
I guess this is happening. Lionels are a two-handed weapon with alchemy. Quick, where's the? Yeah, Ethan. Alchemy in this world is what makes the world like function. It's based off the 4 elements: wind, water, fire, and earth. So that allows us like how the world actually like does everything.
So you're saying that Aang's gonna show up at one point and have
Lester!
Well, you know it's funny because a lot of people asked me about that. I said, "Have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? That's kind of this game in a way, a little bit." Doesn't help that the.
Dude, I need to watch this show again. I technically never got to see the ending because I just never caught those episodes when they aired. I think the most I got to see is by the time he was ready to learn the last element, fire.
Yeah, I need.
So it was very close to the ending.
I think I watched. I haven't watched Legend of Korra. I watched a little bit of Avatar.
Yeah, that's another one I need to see.
Whoa, Nelly, dude! I'm about ready to shred on this rock. That looks slippery. Kraden had jumped on the rock, and then he didn't realize it was slippery, and he was going, "Whoa, it's slippery!" And I was just making a joke. It was a bad joke.
I thought you went insane for a second, and I was like, okay, it's finally happened.
It only took one stream.
It only took
and
one.
It's not a hard game. It's an RPG.
After knowing you for 7 years,
One of the easiest games to find the multitask on a stream.
I love this part because they tell Kraden to go to be careful because you know the rocks are slippery, and Jenna says, "Make the boys do it."
Well then.
I'm like, "Wow, thanks, Jenna." And then
Also,
Kraden's like,
on my end, like my stream like momentarily paused for a second, so I just saw like Isaac and his friend just like float in the air for like 2 seconds.
"Oh my gosh, that's weird."
It made no sense.
Well, with this game, I wouldn't be surprised.
He'd be glad to get the stones for you, right, Isaac? No, I wouldn't. Don't make me ask you again. Won't you please do it? No!
Oh, she's mad.
Yeah, she's just gonna keep. I'm just gonna keep telling her no.
Okay, I guess this is the rest of the stream.
And you know what's funny? Those two are canonically married.
They act like it.
I'm not doing it. Stop it.
Yeah, really.
Okay, fine. Jeez. Thank you. It's like, how many times do I have to keep asking you? Go do it. I'm like, no. You volunteered us, not me. Yeah, there's so many freaking games coming out here. Late this year.
Yeah.
I didn't think so. I thought last year was packed.
Well, more or less this year has been mostly ports, but when there have been big games, they've all been around the same time.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot more original stuff last year, but this year, all the original stuff seems to be coming out like on a month or two basis. Or like near the end of the year, in this case.
You can't wait for the Residents of Fate remastered release tomorrow. Oh, it comes out tomorrow? I remember they said they announced they were going to do that, but I didn't know it was coming out tomorrow. Oh, goodness. I know Valkyria Chronicles came out on Switch today. The first one. I've been wanting to get it.
I thought that one was already out. Cause I
No,
thought it
the
released
first
on the same time as 4 did.
4 came out, but the first one came out today, and it's $20. I'm like, wow, that's kind of cheap. I'd go pick it up because I like Valkyria
That's
Chronicles.
actually a discount price immediately.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'm
Sega,
surprised.
thank you for not, wasting time with ports here. Okay, so we gotta go get the
Yeah, I'm
elemental
about
stars.
to say that's my biggest problem right now with a lot of these ports is nothing really changed. They're years old games that probably cost about $20-$30 at the most. They're re-releasing them for $60. I'm kind of getting tired of that.
Yeah. Actually, I'm kind of.
Especially when they're on Switch, because literally your only reason for getting it there is you take it on the go. Okay, $60 for that $20 game now. No! I refuse!
I refuse to buy your port. Oh, gosh. I think I got
Can't buy
Dark.
3 games for the price of that one.
think I got Dark Souls Remastered for discount price on Switch. Because it actually went down in price like at one point, and I caught it when it was in that price. It was like $25. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll pre-order.
That's not a bad price to pay at that point.
I'll pay for that.
I mean, I'm still debating on doing that for the PC version because I still can get the discount price for like $20 because I already own it on PC. But I've heard it's not worth it if you had the original on PC. They basically changed nothing. It's like a slight graphics increase, which is not worth it for $20.
I already asked Matt about the whole Bowser thing. Yeah. Yeah, what an internet like blown up with Bowser. We saw Cat Icarus's video over the ROM hack of Bowser. You freaking breeds. I love Catty.
Yeah.
Catty's funny. I love Catty.
Oh yeah.
Him and Rabbit are what we watch on Sundays.
Yeah, it's a Sunday ritual. We'll watch Rabbit Luigi and then watch Cat Icarus.
I thought you could say Scott the Woz because he uploads on
Scott the Woz
Sundays.
too. Scott the Woz is on Sunday too. Yeah, you're right.
Sunday's like a real good day to watch YouTube.
Yeah, that's when most YouTubers upload. I noticed.
I've noticed that anymore. It's been weekends where most of the big stuff happens now. It's
Well,
probably
they're
because
busy.
they realize most people are going to have a lot more time to watch on weekends, so it's a prime time for uploading. I would not be surprised if that's people's reasoning.
We're like, uh-oh. Wait a second. We only got 3 of the 4 elemental stars, but look who came over and crashed the party. Freaking Soteros and Monarty. It's like, I thought they wouldn't have noticed us until they got all 4 of them. It's like, you were just standing there quiet. You don't think Kraden and Jenna would have called for help by then?
Didn't Scott upload a video?
Yeah,
of
that
DS?
was last.
Yeah, he
that was last,
uploaded a DS retrospective basically on Sunday.
Will not be hurt. Masked Man. Oh snap! It's the final boss of Mother 3!
Ask Reggie if we can have that yet.
Yeah, ask Reggie if we can have that yet.
Give it time.
They'll come to eventual GBA classic because everything has to have a classic nowadays.
I mean, the SNES had the Star Fox 2 in it, so if you wish to save your
I can see that happening for GBA classic, just to
I
give us
can
Mother
see
3
them doing Mother 3
as a localized version.
Do you accept our terms?
Because no one expected Star Fox 2, so why not?
Do you accept our terms that
People thought that was lost.
if you get all the elemental stars for us, we will not hurt your friends? Do you accept our terms? No, you can go ahead and hurt them.
Matthew!
No, even Kraden's telling me that was a good idea.
Wow!
Wow.
Well, he says you must not give them the elemental stars. He's like, you must not give them the treasures because those are valuable.
Man, old man really has lost it.
Always will respect to have it. It would have to be Sakurai. Sakurai works his ass off. I have to agree with that. I feel bad for the man. They put him through rigorous crap. That means I can't be the final boss of Mother 3 no more if I take my mask off.
What?
Because the final boss in Mother 3 is named Masked Man. Dun dun dun! Guess who it is? It's Felix. That's what he said, right? Now you're hearing things. We saw him die, didn't we? No, we didn't. He searched for weeks. He still couldn't find him. Yep, the guy who's behind the mask is indeed Felix. The guy that we thought died earlier. Do it. I'll take off my mask. That's the only time he ever has his mask on in the entire series, too. It's not possible. He died. How can he be here?
Have you ever heard of faking a death?
Nah, that's not a new concept.
Nah, I did that to avoid my taxes, Jenna. I'm not gonna be like... I'm not, he
Tax
says,
fraud.
Yoshi has taught me well.
Oh, good God, don't even start.
I know, the ending of Mother 3 makes you cry like a little girl. Yeah, the ending of Mother 3 is pretty sad. I shouldn't joke about that. Take off your mask, you don't need it. I've experienced a lot. I'm only level 5. No, seriously, he's only level 5 when you start off the second game. He says, I've experienced a lot. And now my hair shall only cover one of my eyes. Would never allow us to harm me. Alright, I guess we gotta go get the last one. Alright, Garrett, go give him. Go give it to him. And looky here! Another cursed blue-haired person. Racist against blue-haired people.
You're horrible.
Another... I shouldn't say that because he can get demonetized on YouTube for saying the word racist. Gosh, I'm terrible.
Well, good thing you're not monetizing things.
Why did
I shouldn't
you
even
think
make
about
those.
that?
I didn't think about that until just now.
We have YouTube Kids. What? We do. Alright. That means everyone who says the F-bomb is gonna be hidden in the Shadow Realm.
Gosh, Lester.
It's so dumb. Like, it's been a thing they've been doing for years, but seriously, it's getting worse over time.
In the game at level 5 while the minorities just fight everything. Wait a second. I know you're in mid-teleport, but please, can you answer my question? Did you understand me? Said we give you all the elemental stars. You promised you'd let them go. You didn't get the last one,
I mean,
dunce.
interrupting someone like this... Interrupting someone like this is like interrupting someone when they're trying to go to the bathroom really, really bad. You're that guy.
Stop grumbling and bring us less star. Now!
Well, I mean, you're not wrong on that, Lester.
You don't want anything to happen to your friends, do you? Yes. I doubt that's how you really feel. I'll ask you once again. You don't want anything to ask you with your friends. No. It's like, I know you're in mid-teleport, but I gotta ask you a question. Always love that. Like, Alex is teleporting away, and Garrett's like, wait! And he's like, stopping in his mid-teleport. He's like, what? Alright, so we gotta get the last one, which is Mars. It's up here. Actually, we gotta go down and around. I forgot about that. You can actually talk to everybody up here. Only one left, you're almost done. Redoing brings final gem. I want to say it was bringing the final element star. I'm responsible for all this. If I hadn't had my itch to study, we wouldn't be in trouble right now. I didn't tell me to. At least, you know, Jenna learned that her brother was still alive. Felix is like, I'm not talking to you. Stop. Just like,
This is not my comfortable conversation.
Ellipses. Can I actually leave? No, I can't. I never even tried doing that. Did you pick up The World Ends With You on the Switch? Yes, I picked that up because the only I pre-ordered a lot of stuff right when Amazon was ending their 20% discount thing, and that was actually one of the things. I wasn't really going to pick it up right then and there, but I figured since, you know, Amazon's ending the 20% discount thing, I went ahead and pre-ordered it, and I actually got it the other day.
Even then, I don't think it really matters much because I think that was like one of the very few games that still had the discount, but was down to $50 anyways, and it had like a $1 coupon applied to it, so you were only saving like maybe $1 with the discount.
But $1 saved is $1. So.
I mean, this is true. I don't know. I still thought even with the discount it was way too expensive because you can still find the DS version for like $30, and it didn't really change much from what I've heard.
But Hyper Kirby, I have not played it yet. I have not played The World Ends With You. I only bought it too. Another reason why I bought it was I haven't played the original, so I wanted to play it.
And I played Dream Drop Distance.
And Amber wants to play it too because she played Dream Drop Distance. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
No, you're filling in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, honestly, Neptune, I agree there. I agree, honestly. I wouldn't mind seeing some kind of Luigi's Mansion collection on Switch because of Luigi's Mansion 3. Like, re-release at least Dark Moon on the system. That could be cool because I've been playing Luigi's Mansion on 3DS, you know, the remake of the GameCube game. And it's a great remake because it adds a lot of new features and it's the same game you know and love. But the controls are horrible on 3DS. Like, holy crap, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. Because Dark Moon doesn't control that bad. But it just feels way too stiff compared to the GameCube. Even with motion control, it's way too stiff. You can tell it was not designed for a system that didn't have a second stick originally. And that little C-nipple thing, as everyone calls it on the 3DS, is unresponsive. It is so unresponsive. It doesn't work.
That's our Lester.
I can't point down.
That's our Lester.
I literally can't point Luigi down.
Well, anyways, as soon as we picked up the last gym, like, the mountain started to, like, erupt, is kind of becoming active again, like a volcano. And, this rock with an eyeball just appeared. And he says, that rock is floating. Do you know what it is, Isaac? Normal answer would be, no, I don't know what in the hell that is. I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes.
I mean, you played the game before, you know what it is.
I love this. Yeah, I know it's a rock, stupid. But this is actually like an ancient, like, guardian of the mountain. His name is the Wise One. And he's keeping the mountain from erupting. Tell me if it is. Yeah, the motion controls aren't that great, and the gameplay is in the dock mode. I honestly
my
was
biggest
told...
thing is you can't turn left and right with the motion controls in Luigi's Mansion. If you could, I think it'd be fine. And I think you can on Dark Moon, so I don't know what happened. The biggest problem, I think, is more or less, I'm not surprised. I don't mind this game on 3DS because I had the assets already from Dark Moon. It makes sense. But on the system you made a game on, you have the files. But, I don't know, it didn't translate as well as I was hoping, in a way. I still prefer GameCube.
I mean...
That's not a bad opinion, though.
It's pretty much just how I view Mario 64 DS. It's the exact same way. It's a fine enough way to port the game, but you port it to a system that is a technical limitation with it. So you're going to have control problems.
I honestly, I was hearing about the touchscreen, like the control scheme for World Ends With You. That'd be a game I'd only play in handheld mode. From what I heard from people.
Like one of them.
So I mean, honestly, that I hope wouldn't be too much of an issue if I could just play it in handheld mode. So.
I mean, at that point, you're playing it pretty much like the DS game, so yeah,
and that's fine with me.
That's kind of how I felt with Captain Toad, the same way. It felt kind of clunky with gyro control for the touch stuff, but playing handheld mode, it feels great. So some games just transition better with the touchscreen, just playing handheld. Yeah, that's the thing as well, Chris. Like, some games, I know Luigi's Mansion does that, where you can use the D-pad for camera control, just like with the C-stick as well. You don't have to use motion control, but it's so clunky to use the D-pad for stuff like that when you also got to use the analog stick that's right above it. So it just doesn't work.
Come on, Mom. Don't push my sister! Come on, Mom. Okay.
Honestly, Hyper Kirby, you're kind of wrong on the Hidden Mansion thing. I was looking up. Apparently, it's not the PAL version. It's actually a slightly buffed up version of the North American PAL, North American Hidden Mansion, which is just
North American
enemies
PAL.
do more damage and you get more money. That's about it. The
Okay.
PAL Hidden Mansion is still exclusive to the PAL GameCube copy, which is
North
kind of
American
disappointing.
PAL. Lester, did you say North American PAL?
Yeah, that's why I had to fix that trip.
My
Everyone
pal
knows
from
me, I
North
can't
America.
North American PAL is kind of an oxymoron.
Yeah, but the Hidden Mansion on 3DS is still North American / Japanese Hidden Mansion. It's not the PAL one.
Okay.
So it's not mirrored. It is harder, but it's not mirrored. Boos don't take a million years to catch.
I love how during that conversation, Isaac and Garrett were hiding behind a statue just waiting for it to happen. Well, this turned out badly, wouldn't you say? Nah, it could go worse.
I don't know. I haven't played the Hidden Mansion yet, but from what I've seen, it's not mirrored. And PAL's Hidden Mansion is mirrored. To be fair, Game Explain, they do look up a lot of stuff, but they also get a lot of details wrong. So it's not the premier site you probably want to go to get the correct information right away. It's where you get a lot of speculation right away, but not research.
So, bad guys kidnap Jenna and Kraden. They run away. We still have the last thing that they need. And they're like, well, they'll die anyways, so we'll have to come back and get that thing later. When I first played this game, I thought this was the first boss fight. We're in big trouble. Yeah, we're in big trouble. I literally thought the Wise One was the first boss fight when I first played this game. When I was like, what, I would have been like 12? I would have been 12 years old when I played this. This isn't actually the... He's like, why are you guys standing there? This place has become dangerous. You guys should flee. And they're like, but you're a floating rock with an eyeball. Yeah, I guess the Luigi Mansion on 3DS is about the same as the Mario and Luigi remake in terms of you just prefer the original more than the...
Well, it's more or less how I feel about Mario 64 DS in that way.
Okay, that's
I still come from the original a little bit with Mario Luigi, but I can so easily play that one. Luigi's Mansion, it's just like Mario 64. I'll play that when I'm on the go. When I'm at home, I'm popping the original. At least with Mario Luigi, I won't care either way. I'll pop in either version, whichever I'm feeling like playing. Especially because I do have Mario Luigi on Wii U VC, not actual cart.
Oh my gosh,
So,
I've never seen
how'd it
this
count for
option.
actual cart?
Man, me being contrarian this playthrough has actually made me learn a couple of things. I've never seen this text option before. Alright, the Wise One just asked me if I took out the stones. And I told him, I said, no, I didn't take out the stones, even though that's a flat out lie. And this text just says, Isaac can't resist to lie. He's telling me how he's like, nope, you have to tell the truth. I've never seen that before. That's fun.
For once, tell the truth.
It's like, you better
You
tell
don't know
the
what
truth,
truth is
dude.
anymore, Isaac.
You're talking to the wise one here,
Yeah.
so...
Am I excited for Yoshi's Crafted World? Yes, I am excited for Yoshi's Crafted World because I really did like Yoshi's Woolly World, so I'm excited for the new one.
Oh yeah. Good game. I
Yeah.
really liked Woolly World.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Allison. I'm excited for it. 'Cause I've always liked Yoshi games because one of my first video games I ever played was Yoshi's Story, so I've been a fan of Yoshi for a long time.
Yeah. What do I think about the Starlink Battle for Atlas? In fact, the Star Fox characters make cameo. Isn't that the Ubisoft game, not Atlas? And also, I don't care.
No,
It's cool
no,
if
no,
the
no,
Star
no,
Fox
no,
thing's
no,
in it,
no.
but I
Lester,
don't care.
you misread what he said. He said Starlink Battle for Atlas. That's the name of the game.
Oh, Ford. Yeah, I misread that. I was gonna say
Sorry.
of Atlas. I thought no, that's Ubisoft. I don't really care. It looks cool enough. It's just not my kind of game. I don't like toys that like crap at all.
I'm kind of the same way.
I
I was
don't
like,
care who's in it.
I kind of like, it looks cool. It looks neat. I just don't want to buy the toy for it. It's like $75 with the toy included.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy it. Sorry.
I would only get the one I would be caring about, which is the Star Fox, and even then, I'm good.
If you want to
And
play
that's
Star
the only
Fox,
reason
you'll
why
play
people
Star
actually
Fox.
got excited for it.
Yeah. Play Star Fox Zero. No, I'm just kidding. No, I know a lot of people don't like Star Fox Zero. I like Star Fox Zero. And I know you do
It's
too,
a really
Lester.
good game. Just
the
controls are the biggest hit or
I
miss.
think it's the biggest hurdle is the controls. I personally like Star Fox Zero. I know a lot of people don't. But the thing is, it's just... it's funny because the wise one just said, you guys have to flee. And then Garrett's like, but how can we? We're kind of stuck here. And he says, oh, wait. I see. I'll help you.
Find a
He's
way.
like, oh, I see the predicament you guys are in. By the way, this is kind of a cool little use of this. If you haven't used it yet, if you're playing this. And this is one thing that I'm really thankful that this game has compared to like a lot of JRPGs in a way. Did that floating eye save us? No, you're imagining things. Alright. Isaac has a special ability. Special magic. It's called Retreat. You can warp to the dungeon entrance. And you don't have... It's kind of like Ferora's... Is it Ferora's Win?
Ferora's Win, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Uku. I more or less think of it like an escape route at that point
Yeah.
from Pokemon.
It's kind of like just that. You just
Maybe just
cast
driving
it and you go back to the main beginning of the dungeon. You just wish it wasn't so short. Yeah, I mean, if there's one like big criticism besides the controls that I wish Star Fox Zero was, I just wish it wasn't Star Fox 64 again. That's all I wish it was.
Yeah, I think they went a little too safe again with that because Nintendo, I think at this point, is playing Star Fox a little too safe.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Because if you keep on re-releasing the same kind of game, it's gonna get tiring. And that's pretty much what Star Fox has been now for the past couple years. Because before that, we literally got Star Fox 64 again with the remake on 3DS.
You know, that is... I think isn't there a workaround? I'm looking at what Celtic said about the gamepad thing. Isn't there a workaround for that? Lester?
Yeah, pretty much you just turn on, I think, I don't remember what the control scheme, but there's a control scheme where you have motion control only when you're firing. So put your gamepad on the table, make sure your hands are as steady as possible, not shake it, and just play it like normal Star Fox. Or co-op, because the second player doesn't use motion control at all. Could use the Pro Controller. So that's another way, but again, kind of clunky to do that if you're by yourself.
I love this option right here. Garrett is asking us, because he doesn't want to get in trouble with his parents, that we should go back up to the active volcano. He's asking, instead of avoiding his parents to get reprimanded for being on a forbidden mountain, to go back up the mountain that's currently active volcano. What the hell, Garrett? Should we go back? Oh, let's humor him. Let's go back up the mountain. Yeah, that was like they stopped you before they did that. It's like button to switch views in the game. Doesn't even tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
gotta go
switch
eat dinner.
between the cockpit and the normal one. I think somewhere maybe in the digital manual the game tells you, but that's it.
Okay, Ethan. We'll see you in a couple minutes then. Enjoy your dinner. Star Fox Assault is the last Star Fox game you have played. Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's the
actually
one on
pick that one up
GameCube,
again.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, Star Fox Adventures is the Zelda one. Assault is the one that is Star Fox.
I'm about to say Assault was the one that made by Bandai Namco.
Okay.
Or as they were known back then, Namco. Before the merger.
Come over here, both of you. I saw you try to go back up that mountain with lava coming out of it. Garrett, you're an idiot. That's all I gotta say. Let's go back up the mountain. I don't want to get in trouble with my grandpa. We have to go back up the mountain that's currently erupting. Alright, we're coming up to the bad ending. Yeah, there's a bad ending to this game. I'll show it off. Tell you what happened on the mountain. As you guys can see, this game is kind of like the biggest gripe that this game has. I've seen a lot of criticism for. The game is really chatty. And
I mean, it's an RPG.
It's an RPG. I kind of knew that it was going to be that way, but... So pretty much what they're doing is they're telling what happened on the mountain. They solved the puzzles. They found the elemental star room. They gathered the stars and all that other stuff. And Satoru Minardi and company kidnapped Jenna and Kraden. Took away 3 of the 4 elemental stars. We managed to get 1 of them, but they're just telling them what happened. The mountain started erupting because we took away the power source away from it, essentially. Fire Emblem's pretty chatty. Yeah, Fire Emblem's pretty chatty too. I think the biggest thing with Golden Sun, and this is something that they could do with an HD re-release or the 4th game, is they could put in a skip option. I mean, most RPGs do that nowadays. And Jenna and
especially
Kraden,
if you're replaying the game, it really helps.
Jenna and Kraden, they're prisoners? No. They're having fun. Do you think they can be saved? No. It's a death sentence from...
You're just mean.
I'm sorry, I'm being a contrarian. I like being a contrarian.
I'm surprised Isaac had friends at this point.
Yeah, Isaac's like, man, Isaac, you're kind of a dick. Alright. Yeah, I know most RPGs are kind of chatty, but I've seen a lot of complaints saying that this game is really, really chatty. I've seen this rock with an eyeball in my dreams before. If Isaac got into Smash, what taunts do you think he'd have? I
He'd be a
want to say...
contrarian if we've seen anything from this playthrough.
Shake his head, no. I would say if there's one, he'd probably pull out Flint, or Jenny, and like play with him on his shoulder or something like that. Because I feel like if they are incorporated, like they have to incorporate Jenny, because that's kind of like the mascot of the series. So I think that'd be one of them. Maybe do a sword taunt like Marth does. Grow flowers on the ground. I don't know. Use his move ability to give people a middle finger. Summon giant hand, flipped a bird. Speaking of which, do you plan on getting Super Neptunia RPG? I probably won't get that because I'm not the biggest fan of Neptunia series myself. I played one game and I just didn't care for it too much. But I mean, I know plenty of friends that do like those, so. Richter got confirmed Smash. When he taunts, hope he says magnificent. But now I feel my unbridled wrath. He does his taunt from Dracula X as one of his taunts, like the box art cover.
Yeah.
Richter. He does his he does his pose from Dracula X or Rondo Blood. I'm sorry, they're the same game. Just one's a little bit tougher.
I mean, in terms of
than the other
gameplay, not even close.
No, not in terms, but
Dracula
it's the
X is
same
way more
game.
cryptic. Yeah, in terms of story, yeah. In terms of gameplay,
No,
levels are way worse than Dracula.
Dracula X is unforgiving.
Yep. Especially when I've heard like the final boss.
Final boss is
Forget it.
stupid. Like, you have to fight Dracula over bottomless pits. Who designed that?
Yeah. That's the worst idea in the world, I swear. Whoever designed that should have been fired.
There probably was.
What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
There's a reason why that game never got re-released. Kind of like Mega Man Base. Although for some reason it did on GBA and on PC. Just give us a Super Nintendo version at the very least.
It has a lot of text, yeah. I know a lot of people that just don't like games that have a lot of text in them. I've seen plenty of people that just say, I'm not gonna, it's like, it's more or less, they want to play a game just to play a game, not read a book. I can understand where they're coming from. and with that, I say, don't play Phoenix Wright. That's all I can tell you. 'Cause that's a whole game.
Like, honestly, that's kind of why I don't like the games going, because I, at that point, not into it. Just not my thing.
I love Phoenix Wright. That's why Amber's playing it, because I asked her to play it. Well, you accept. Okay, alright, guys. This right here is the bad ending. You can get the bad ending by doing this. This is actually the one time being contrarian results in bad things. It says, Isaac, will you accept responsibility for the fate of the land? No. I can't blame you. I couldn't do it if I were in your shoes. And if you leave, he'll ask again. He says, once you step outside the village, you cannot take back your decision. Think about it before you leave the sanctum, Isaac. Alright. And this is the bad ending. It says, and so the world began drifting towards its fated destruction. And then you just go back to the cutscene beforehand. That's all you have to. That's the bad ending.
Oops.
Oops.
Isaac, you screwed up. Your fault.
Refuse to accept. Hi, Kira. How are you doing? Don't get me started on visual novels. I'm dang rope of fanboy. Bah! Well, except, yeah, let's not be contrarian this time. Yes. You accept. Oh, Isaac, you can't mean it.
I mean, I didn't last time. Look what happened.
Yeah, I have to start the game over. It'll be an endless loop if I don't.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's super
Still
Paper
not the
Mario.
fastest you can probably beat the game. I think Stanley Parable. I think one of the bad endings you can get right away is literally just not leaving your office, sitting back down, the game ends. That's in, like, the first 2 seconds of gameplay.
I guess Garrett was a
play
bad.
that game.
I want to play Stanley Parable too. A lot of people say it's a good game.
It's funny.
Yeah, I need to play it. I played a little bit of it, but I don't think I had time back in the day, and I just put it down.
It's Super Paper Mario all over again. You get the bad ending at the very beginning of the game. Yeah. But yeah, that like I said, that was the only time that it being contrarian kind of like actually does something towards the gameplay. But other than that, you're fine. That was the wise one. He's a giant rock. What did he say? Ellipses, because the rocks don't talk. Why do we not have Stanley Parable 2? I would play that blind. Does the company still... What company made Stanley Parable?
It was an indie dev, I know that, but I don't know if they're going to make another one or not. I don't know how well it did for them to finance another one.
Yeah.
Because keep in mind, even when indie games do good, it doesn't always guarantee they can make a sequel, because they're independent devs. Obviously, they don't have the money. It's very, very expensive to make a game.
Yeah.
That is all. You can't tell them to do anything, because they're pretty much telling us we have to go retrieve the rocks that the bad guys stole. And we must go on a great journey to get them. And they said, you just have to seek out the advice of the elemental Jinn. And then he says, is that all the other advice you can give? And he said, yep, that's it. It's like, wow, you're sending 17-year-old boys off into the world to go save the world, and you don't have anything to tell them.
No, it
Okay.
sounds like Pokemon.
Are you 10 years old and is your mom single? Then here's a Pokemon. Go and catch them all.
No, my husband is a gym leader. Good enough for me. She got same interests.
I've seen that old meme. I love that. It was funny. What good are those guys? They just left us sending children off with no help or direction. Can't give us any other choice. And then the good Grand Prix says, well, that's the end of my shift. Good luck to you guys. Don't die on us. So they're pretty much having a goodbye party for us to go and chase after the bad guys.
Wait, when you said goodbye party, I imagine just like an actual party.
No, it
in
is.
the
Look,
world.
you'll see it here
I
in a
know,
second.
but like hearing it.
Yeah. Didn't you hear? They're going on a journey. I wish I could go. You're a little girl. What? It's gonna be really dangerous.
Oh man, this is when you know you run out of things to say in the stream when you're starting to hum the music.
I know. I'm sorry. I like Vale's music theme. It's really good. The composer for this game is the same composer who did the music for Tales and Eternal Sonata and Dark Souls. Yeah, it's the same composer.
Can't want to jump.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Guy who made Dark Souls, or the guy who made not the guy who made Dark Souls, guy who made the music for Dark
what
Souls.
a jump in gameplay too.
Man, that guy's awesome.
We're counting on you, Isaac. Oh, and you too, Garrett. Wow. Don't drink the water that smells funny. And then she just gives you a free herb. I know not to drink stagnant water, sis. Don't listen to
We're
Isaac.
still on the boil alert? I swear, we haven't got bottled water here in weeks.
He's a pig. He'll eat anything that's tied down, not tied down. You love Eternal Sonata? I know a lot of good people that. Sorry, I shouldn't say good people. I know a lot of people that liked Eternal Sonata. I picked the game up. I haven't played it yet either. I want to. I heard it's really good. The item that Garrett's little itty bitty sister gave us was called the catch beads. What that does is it teaches us a new like a new field spell to cast. It's called catch. And they're like, oh, farewell! We just leave the village. Like, go on a journey, my friends. All right, now we're on the world map here. You can actually, yeah, it's kind of like. I know a lot of people are like, it's really pixelated, but you have to remember this is 2001. 2000
I mean, Game Boy Advance, of course.
I'm gonna actually go ahead and equip the catch beads. Alright, so if we walk down here, we'll actually run into a Jinny. These are like the mascot characters of the series. A Jinny are special creatures that give you significant power in battle. See you in your depth too. Won't you please take me with you?
No.
I'm a Venus Jenny. My name's Flint. Apparently, these creatures were like all separated when the mountain erupted. They were in the statues that we got the jewels from. I think. Can I tell him no?
I wouldn't be surprised how contrarian you been.
Well, I've never been this contrarian before when I played this.
Well, how are you supposed to capture? You don't have any Pokeballs.
Oh, I can't tell him no. What do you think? Will you take me with you? No, I don't want to take me. Oh, I still have to.
No Pokeballs.
You have to get in my Pokeball.
Oh, he's gonna
Vegeta, look.
He's gonna
Pokemon.
He's gonna be a Pikachu, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's gonna get a Pokeball.
Yeah, never getting the ball.
All right, I can't tell him no. He has to join.
I would love that both options just said yes though. He would have had disappointing looking yes.
But thou must. Yeah, I have to get him. He kind of gives you a tutorial on how to use Ginny. Ginny is kind of... I like this mechanic because it rewards you for exploring and collecting these creatures. And what it does is a Ginny will sometimes boost your stats and your class. It'll boost your stats up if you have them set. And whatnot, and it actually helps you as a character grow in a way. Now, if anybody's ever played this game, my countless playthroughs I've always done the elements of what the characters are. So, like Isaac, I've always given all the Earth Ginny. Garrett, I've always given the Fire Ginny to, and Ivan, Mia, I've always given them their respected elements. If anybody wants me to do so, I can change up the way I play a little bit and change classes, like maybe put Fire Ginny on Isaac or Earth Ginny on Ivan or something like that. Would you guys like to see that?
I mean, playing different, that's probably the best time to do it.
You want me to play a little bit different than I'm used to? 'Cause every time I've played this game, I've always played the same way.
Watch that decides that. I'm gonna step away, so I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you guys to if you guys want to see that or not. Do you want to do that? So, like, I'd have different Psi Energy moves, like different stats and stuff like that, and different builds of the characters. Like, Isaac will be able to cast fire stuff instead of, like, doing Earth stuff. He'll still do some Earth things because that's his native thing as an Earth adept. But you're always up for different things. Okay, all right, I'll do that then. I'll see if anybody else wants to do that. I'll have to go and research that. Did you get all that? No, I didn't. I want to hear all the tutorial again. Yeah, I got it. I'm not going to be concerned about that. Okay. It'd be interesting to mess with classes, although Genstorm would be really dangerous, not to mention we lose reliable spells like Isaac's healing. Yeah, I also gotta remember, like, who has healing spells and whatnot if I start playing that way. Like I said, by the time the stream's over, we're not gonna have that many Ginny that it's gonna make that big of a difference. But I'm gonna go and research a couple classes I can try and mess around with. So... But we'll probably end the stream after I finish the vault stuff. Because I've actually got to get to bed about like 10 o'clock tonight. I have to get up at work about 5 o'clock, or I have to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'll usually end the streams around maybe 9 my time at the latest, and that's in like the next 45 minutes. So... that's probably where I'll end streams off, is about 8 o'clock Eastern time. So.
That'll be 10 o'clock Eastern time. You ended at 9 our time.
Would it be 10 o'clock? I can't tell. I'm bad at...
It'll be 10 o'clock Eastern time.
It'll be 10 o'clock Eastern time. Okay.
If you ended at 9.
Okay.
Usually about when Lester ends his.
Yeah. Oh, we got some interesting people in caravan just leaving town right where we enter this next town over. Master Hammett, the bridge has been destroyed. We can't go this way. The bridge is broke. As fond as I am of Ivan, it's his fault my rod was stolen. So I have to punish him by leaving him behind in the town he does not know where to venture through. I'm gonna leave a kid in the middle of a town he does not frequent. As you guys can see, the mountain is still erupting too. That's why the rocks are flying around everywhere. I'm excited for Red Dead 2. I'm really excited for it. I don't know when I'll be able to sit down and play it, but I'm really excited for it because Red Dead Redemption is one of my favorite games ever. So need to get external hard drive. Need all that extra space for like freaking what was it, 105 gigs? Didn't we say that it was 105 gigs?
Yeah.
Okay, so the caravan is going up north to take shelter because they can't go into the town, or can't go down south because the bridge is broke. Alright, so we're here in Volt. They talked about a rod being stolen, this master merchant's rod being stolen. So we have to go and help him find his stuff. There's a puppy right there. Ruff, ruff. I love the puppies in this game. It's funny. They go ruff, ruff, and then like you can hear the voice of the ruff, 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 ruff. And now you're running into a lot of space problems with the PS4. Yeah. How many hard drives do we have for our PS4, Amber?
3.
We have 3 hard drives because I keep buying PS4 games. Okay, well, that's my fault. And welcome back, Ethan. I hope your dinner was good. I have 55 gigs left. That is not enough for Red Dead 2. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why Rockstar can't compress their games better than they do. But, you know, the thing that really kind of bothers me about it is, did they really need to go into make the textures, like, super, like, I don't know, like, they're sitting there gloating about horse testicles, about how good their graphics are.
What did I come back to?
Oh my god, no!
Lester, run! Run now!
I'll be right back again, because I gotta bleach my ears.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, Lester. But no, like, I remember this article that they were like talking about how the weather effects is so grand, about how the horse testicles can change on this like that.
Lester,
like,
he's talking about how Rockstar's lifting themselves up on Red Dead.
Now, basically, another company saying, look at our beautiful graphics kind of issue.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much what games are right now. It's just so much graphics.
best
Not
time
enough
to
gameplay.
come
Just,
back.
let's focus on a 4K look.
But no, it was
You
like,
described it. Look at our balls. They're so good. Like, I don't want to hear about this. I don't care.
I don't think anybody cares, but they wanted to gloat about it anyways. Oh my god.
Who would be hyped for horse testicles? I don't want to go to this territory, but there are some people who actually be hyped for that.
Yeah.
There are weird parts of the internet.
Gosh. No, seriously, that's like a feat they were like gloating about. I was like, really?
That's one of the weirdest ones I think I've ever heard a company try to promote. It's like, look how good our graphics are by looking at balls. No, you don't do that.
I just, what I was trying to say is, like, I don't understand how Rockstar can't, like, learn to compress better. Look at Nintendo. They can compress their games, like, great.
Oh, I think that in general about any company now. It's like, game compression apparently is not even considered with some games because they're so big. Some games just take up a full hard drive for some people's setups. It's bad. Like, there's some games for, like, the Switch, for example, that definitely surpass the internal 32 gigabytes if you get them digitally.
It's freaking ridiculous.
That's why we've had 3 hard drives for our PS4.
Yeah,
alone.
we have like 3 hard drives for our PS4 alone. Because how many games do we have for a PS4? Like,
I want to say at least 50 or 60.
at least 50 or 60. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Now, how many games you got for the Xbox One that make you feel justified for that purchase?
5.
There you
10
go. See?
maybe?
No, 5.
No, I think we have about 10.
No, literally 5.
Literally 5. What are you talking about? No, we don't. I don't want
It's
to
on
watch
the Xbox One. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember the Fatal Frame on the Wii U. Who could forget about that? Yeah, I like
Apparently a lot of people, because I forgot about the Wii U period.
Yeah.
Says the guy's playing
Fatal
the game
Frame.
on the Wii U right now.
We had to uninstall the game just to fit the DLC for... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Allison. Good lord.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy
15 is one of the worst modern games for
gigabytes.
that right now.
Square,
It's way too big.
don't you make Kingdom Hearts 3 like 200 gigs. I will be
Oh,
mad.
I would not be surprised if that's a huge game.
I will be mad.
Okay. So, this is Ivan. He is, he serves the Master Hammett, which is that merchant that left town earlier. The Master Hammett's rod, the shaman's rod, got stolen, and Ivan stayed behind town to kind of get it back for him. And he saw that we have strange powers like he does. Ivan can read people's minds. He can actually like read their thoughts, and he's asking if we can help him. I'll just tell him no. I see. I suppose it's a lot to ask of a total stranger. Oh man, I'm mean, Ivan. I shouldn't be mean to him. Yeah, we'll help you. I was pissed when my Smash 3DS cart stopped being read for some reason. Oh lordy,
That's weird.
That's
I don't
weird.
know what happened there. Sorry to hear that. And especially because cartridges are way more durable than discs, so they're next to impossible to break when it comes to reading them. You really have to try to bend those pins or scratch them.
Which I don't think anybody will try that on purpose. I would hope not.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Then
that'd be a
again,
little
this
weird.
is the same people that were eating the Switch carts when they first came out.
Oh yeah, these people are
Yeah.
licking Switch cards because they're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
man.
it tastes awful."
I
Because
hate
that
it
was the
whenever
internet
you put a
meme.
game into the Switch. I hate whenever you put a game into the Switch and then you go to eat food because that material from the cartridge is still in your fingers. So you don't taste your food anymore. You taste whatever crap is on the Switch cart. I hate that so much. Like, alright, let me eat this potato chip after I put in Splatoon 2. And now my potato chip tastes like garbage. It's the worst. I swear, you gotta scrub your hands for that stuff to come off.
I was pissed when my 119 gigabyte flash drive stopped working for no reason. Ugh. When stuff like that
that's always
happens,
annoying.
it just feels like it's just a waste of money. And you're just like,
Yeah.
ugh.
I actually, I had an external hard drive, within the first year, it had bad sector errors, so it would always corrupt data. So I stopped using it for important files. Now it's just used for Steam games, because if something corrupts there, Steam will just retrieve the files.
Stop reading my mind, Ivan. It's weird. You read my mind too.
It's my the one joke they do in DBZ Bridge, where Krillin's trying to explain all the terrible things that happen on Namek when Goku got there, and then Goku was like, "Bored now, reading your mind." Wait, what? 3 seconds.
I'm bored now. Reading your mind.
Because they never explained that. It's like, why can he read minds all of a sudden in Dragon Ball Z? Why? So I like how Bridge does it. It's like, it just happens.
Alright, so pretty much what Ivan's gimmick is, we have to use mind read to find out who the thief is for around town. And won't people know we're using mind read? No, because we're using magic, silly. Muffin button. Muffin button.
I love
forgot
how
about
someone
that.
actually was able to get the voice actor for Goku, Sean Schimmel, to actually say Muffin Button at a convention once. He
Are
had
you
no idea about the
freaking-
context at the time, but then I think later he learned it was a bridge joke.
Muffin button. I forgot all about that.
How, like, can
We
you
need- I
imagine
need
how weird that'd be? Just somebody come up and say this word. Why? Just do it.
Yeah. I can't wait for episode 60's epilogue to come out. That'd be really good. I think from what they're saying, like, they're going to probably get out maybe sometime next couple months, along with, like, the next movie, and then start Boo in, like, 2020. Because it's going to take a while for all the other stuff to come out with their original project starting up, too.
Man, Funimation's been busy this year.
Okay.
I'm talking about Teen 4-Star, but them, too, I guess.
Well, them too, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, the Dragon Ball Super movie's coming out in January, which I can't wait for. Broly has official canon. It feels weird.
What? Okay.
Okay.
Especially when we just got a female Broly. This feels very weird.
Ivan is a wind adept. He can use wind abilities like tornadoes, cast thunderbolts, and all that other stuff. But his main gimmick for right now on the field is we have to use mind read on villagers around the town to see who the thief is of the rod. So I just set it to the shortcut. You just go around, start mind reading people. Rod may return in case he must stay here. In that case, he can stay here forever. No, don't want to be staying here forever.
Man, it'd be horrible, though, if Isaac read the wrong mind and got a really bad thought.
Too lewd! Too lewd! Stop!
Man, I can't wait to get home. Go in front of a mirror, stripping. Oh, get rid of this memory.
So why did I even get telepathy?
Another one of my favorite jokes from ZBC Abridged. Now, is YouTube having uploading glitches again? I'm not surprised. This is just another day on YouTube.
Yeah, I was having trouble uploading the other day too.
I guess it's a good thing I still haven't had time to put together our Mario 64 part yet.
I still have.
having a heck of a
Oh
time
my
getting it
gosh,
up.
that just reminded me. I have to edit my next part of Twilight Princess, and it's the part I'm not looking forward to. It's the fishing episode.
No, that's gonna take forever.
That's gonna take
Get
forever for
yourself
me
some
to.
good music.
Better leave town as soon as possible. Okay, so these guys are the thieves here, right here. I mean, they stand out from the NPCs, so it makes sense that they're the thieves. So what we have to do is, I think if I remember correctly, we have to go inside the inn. Now that we found that found the thieves, you have to go upstairs in the inn here to activate the next cutscene. I hope they fix the random lip syncing during cutscene. Which game are you talking about?
I think they're talking about for, what's it, Kingdom Hearts? I mean, from what I noticed, the lip syncing problems, what I was seeing was mainly a trailer issue. I don't know if that happened in any of the games, but the trailers, I know they have weird bugs
Oh, are
with.
you talking about the music, like, cut of the weird sound effects not being there and all that other stuff in the trailers? Though I think that was done on purpose because they wanted to focus on the theme of the game. That's why
that,
they did
and
it.
I also feel like there was maybe editing problems then.
Yeah.
Not game problems, more like the editor just kind of splites the wrong things together. Because that happens, especially in trailers.
Okay. Actually, can you guys give me just a second? I'm gonna throw up an intermission for just a minute. I have to go take care of something for just like 5 minutes. We'll be right back.
It's
okay?
funny because for me, you cut out and it just sounded like, give me a minute, guys, I'm gonna go throw up. So don't do that.
He's so sick of the Kingdom Hearts
I'm
talk.
sick and tired of this crap. I'm gonna throw up. It was just like, God. No, I'm gonna take an intermission break for just a minute. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, we're back. I'm sorry about that. I had to go take care of I had to go take care of my dog. She was starting to whine. She needed to go outside. So, sorry about that. Anyways, I saw you guys were talking about whether or not Sephiroth is going to be the super boss of Kingdom Hearts 3. I wouldn't be surprised if he would be, because he was for the last 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, that's been a tradition at this point, hasn't it?
It's kind of been tradition. And oh, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Sephiroth came back. Because, I mean...
Can we just not get Lance Bass to voice him again?
I think Lance Bass is not going to do Sephiroth again. He didn't do it for 2, so...
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah.
Yeah.
Be another voice actor again, like, it'd be a 3rd Sephiroth.
I mean, is it sad I'd want another Final Fantasy villain besides Sephiroth? I know that Kingdom Hearts
it'd be nice to see.
I mean, you know, the one thing that I liked about 2 was the fact that Auron was in it. I think that was like the biggest surprise for 2 for me, because I played 2 without any knowledge of the game itself beforehand, back when 2.5 came out on the PS3, and I didn't know Auron was in the game, and I was legitimately like excited that he was in the game. So, like Caius, yeah, like maybe maybe have Final Fantasy 5 like Caius in the game somewhere. Caius is the bad guy from 13 too.
Ah, okay.
Maybe have Noctis in there, maybe like in one episode, one part. I don't know. Keep it up to date. Maybe not Noctis, because the game was in development around the same time Final Fantasy 15 was, so I don't think maybe it would.
Let's say if we're keeping up to date, the final boss is gonna be your car running out of gas.
Fossil
That's
fuels, the final
game
boss.
starts.
Lightning from Final Fantasy 13 appears as an optional boss. That'd be kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah, because Japan loves lightning, so it could happen.
Alright, so we found the thieves in the inn, the upstairs portion of the inn. It says, it looks like they got the weird kid with them.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Don't let him near me. He's got cuties.
No, good. You're one of those people.
Unfortunately, we can't chase him, so we have to kind of regroup on it. It's just, acting suspicious, something's not right. You can't keep using Mind Read if they keep running away, can you? Sure you can. Isn't there a way I can catch them? If we trap one of them, we can. You activate my trap card.
Why, you sound like you're a smoker?
Why did I give...
As soon as my lungs get transplanted.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Why did I give Ivan a smoker voice of all things? He's a wind adept.
That's different, not gonna lie.
That was funny.
Alright, so for this little mini game, we've got to kind of trap one of them. Easy as pie. You kind of have to trap them. Garrick blocks the entrance, and you have to kind of move around to trap one of them. So Ivan can use Mind Read to find out where the rod is hidden. Smokers are jokers. So is everybody going to get Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? I'm getting it.
Pikachu.
I'm getting it.
I'm just getting the game, not that Pokeball, though, because I think that's way too expensive, honestly,
I think,
one game.
I'm going to try to get Amber the Switch, the
Yeah,
special
like
edition
the bundle.
and it comes with the Pokeball. So
I think that's a cool idea, though. That comes also with the Pokeball,
yeah.
because you get everything in one package. I mean, you're getting it digitally. That's the only downside, I think. But besides that, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
The game can easily fit on internal memory, so it's not a problem.
Smoke weed every day.
Can I also just say, man, I really love how cheap SD cards are getting now, because I bought like a 200 gig card for $80 last year. Now you can get them for about $40.
Yeah.
It's insane how cheap those things are getting in just a year.
You'll be out of the country when it comes out. Well, Kira, it'll be here when you come back, bud.
I mean, that is true.
It's okay. You don't have to play it right when everybody gets it. I know.
Yeah, you
I,
did.
I,
Day one Let's Play.
I know.
You'll be
Day one Let's
spoiled.
Play, guys.
I mean, I hate those. With that
I
said,
know.
I'll see everyone at the Freedom Planet 2 first day stream. You know that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know that's gonna happen.
Midnight launch. Alright, we're streaming at midnight. Let's go.
Smash Ultimate.
As soon
Day
as
one Let's
Steam
Play.
loads.
I'll probably end up doing a Smash Ultimate Let's Play like I did with Smash 4. I don't know. I'm thinking
I'll
about it.
probably end up changing the formula. Instead of like a first impressions video series, I might just do that as a stream thing. Maybe make a highlights reel for YouTube or something. Be like that guy. You know, highlight vids from streams. So instead of a 3-hour thing, you get a 5-minute video. Because it works for the algorithms. I hate that so much.
Well, I mean, I don't think that I think Mew won't be the only I honestly think that's not the only way you're gonna get Mew. I definitely think
No,
they're
no, I
gonna
don't
do
care
Mystery
about the
Gift and
algorithm.
stuff like that.
At this
I think,
point, I haven't cared about it for years for a reason. It just changes way too much to a point where you can't keep up. You literally can't keep up anymore.
I mean,
I don't think that's gonna be the only way you're gonna get Mew. I think people are kind of like jumping the gun a little bit too much. I think it's obviously gonna have online capabilities, so it's gonna have Mystery Gift, like every other Pokemon game has. It's not gonna be the only
I
way
just
you're gonna
hope
get
they
it.
actually use online mystery gift compared to let's just use GameStop only as a mystery gift
Oh,
option.
gosh, I'm
'Cause
tired of that.
Why do you have online? Nintendo, please, Game Freak, please.
I love the fact that you gotta unlock all the characters in Smash Ultimate. It reminds me of the day when I could restart my progress over and over in Melee. Yes, even to get Mewtwo. I mean,
think it's a
I'm
cool
gonna be
idea.
honestly,
We haven't done that for years.
I'm kind of glad because, honestly, between you and me, I didn't like how Smash 4 had pretty much everybody unlocked at the beginning.
I mean, it's good for like maybe the tournament scene if you just need to set up a new console right away, but that's about it. Because honestly, you don't really get that much of single-player content at that point. You unlock all the characters an hour, then what? You just play multiplayer games for the rest of your life? You want stuff to do for single-player, and that's the way to do it.
I mean, they did have the mode in Brawl, the like story mode, so that helped.
Yeah, which if you didn't want to do all the extra challenges to unlock characters, you just played story mode to get them all unlocked.
Which I like that, so.
Yeah, it was a good middle ground because you can do one or the other to get characters. I like that approach.
It's mostly the Pokemon Company that does that, not Nintendo or Game Freak. Are you
From
talking?
what I've noticed, it's Game
Are you
Freak.
talking about the GameStop stuff that we were making comments of, Ethan?
Yeah, like I've noticed, like it's not really a Game Freak or Nintendo thing. I think Pokemon Company always likes to like do some kind of partnership with a store, and it's really annoying.
Can we stop doing stuff with GameStop, though?
Yeah,
Because
seriously.
the way they're going, they're not going to be around much longer.
Yeah. I also don't want to drive like 20 plus minutes just to get a dang card to redeem a free Pokemon. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. It's not free for me at that point then. I have to pay gas to go get it. That's like a $5 Pokemon.
Okay, so we found the secret stash that the thieves were hiding stuff. But they also had someone bound and gagged up here.
That's nice.
Yeah, isn't that nice? And it looks like we're confronting the thieves right now. Will you let us go? Yes. Seriously? We returned all the stolen goods and repent? You let us go? You must be joking! We stole that stuff fair and square.
Okay, this game has a pretty good sense of humor. I do like that.
Isaac is the...
Isaac's a jackass. I'd call this stream Isaac the
Seriously.
jackass. Alright, so this is our first boss. We're fighting two thieves and a bandit. So pretty much, these guys are easy. They're not really that too much stuff. Just keep an eye on Ivan, because Ivan's kind of squishy, because he's supposed to be a mage. So, just be careful of that. If you have group, like, spells, you shouldn't have too much issue.
We stole it fair and square.
We stole it fair and square.
I don't think that's how it works.
We stole stuff fair and square. It wasn't like those guys were using it.
We stole stuff from Square.
Ah!
Square Soft, Square Enix, Square just before the merger.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter.
Seriously, it really does not.
I forgot. If you do enough damage, one of them says, "Thief got intimidated and too scared to move." I was like, wow. Beat him senseless.
Oh, you guys are talking about one of the worst ways to end the series because of like the whole story issue with Sakurai. Like he didn't want the story to be spoiled with Smash, why he didn't make one for Wii U and 3DS. That's not the stupidest reason I ever heard. Everyone remember Glover and X64 and PS1? That was supposed to have a sequel, Glover 2. Apparently, the guys who were making it didn't have the license for Glover.
What?
So that's why that never got finished.
This before, remember?
Yeah, they never had the license for it. They didn't end up renewing it, so they were making technically an illegal copy of a game. They didn't have rights to any of it.
What the heck?
So it's shut down. That happens a lot, actually, in the industry.
Can you stop healing yourself, dude? I've never seen people like having to heal themselves as much as they did. I'm just gonna go ahead and use Flint. Jeez.
So why did they go ahead and publish Glover then at that point?
They had the rights
no,
when
back
they
then they still had the
published
rights,
it.
but then Hasbro lost it after the game was released, like probably like a few months afterwards. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh. Okay. Yeah,
Like the company, at least they were working with, lost the rights because it's not just Hasbro.
that makes sense.
Yeah, because that happens a lot in the industry, which is why some things get taken down, or just there was a planned sequel, it just never happened.
Well, honestly, like, I don't like the fact that people like leak shit. Pardon my friend. I don't like people leak stuff. All
I
the
don't
time.
like people.
I don't like people.
There we go. He's not wrong. No one likes people anymore.
I'm gonna say I don't like that people leak stuff
And
all
there
the
goes
time.
half the stream audience.
I don't like that
like you guys
people
get
leak
out.
stuff all the time. I mean, I'm kind of getting to the point now where leaks are just like, can you just stop ruining people's fun? I understand.
The
It's,
problem is, there's so many people who want to actually make a leak, so it's hard to believe what's real and what's not.
yeah,
There's so many fake leaks anymore, it's really annoying to deal with. That's why I'm gonna fear for the final month going to Smash. There's gonna be fake leaks like every day. I can already see it.
You think we'll get another draft before then, no?
we have to.
Oh yeah. We're gonna
'Cause,
get one more at the very least.
They have to go over the green mode.
You have the green mode.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
It's just gonna be Fortnite. That's the biggest one I've seen. It's hilarious.
Hi, real life Peter Griffin here. You know what really grinds my gears? Fortnite.
Do you think it's that spirits thing that everybody talked about, though? That's what the mode is?
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be some kind of single player related mode.
I do too.
I hope it's like Subspace myself.
I love the
I
certified
don't know if it's gonna be a
leakers.
full on story thing like Subspace, but it's probably be something more story driven. Maybe like adventure mode from Melee.
That
That
would
would
work
be cool.
too.
I would love another approach with that.
I hope they do some sort of single player, even if it's
They
like,
kind of need it.
even
I'm
if
not
it's
gonna lie,
like,
they kind of need it because after Wii U and 3DS, there was almost nothing to do single player wise after a couple hours.
yeah.
Like once you unlocked all the characters and stages, you were done. All you were doing at that point is just multiplayer related things.
One of
So yeah, they kind of need something.
one of the thieves was like talking about something on the ground, and then he said, "Ouch!" And one of the guys responded, "Sorry, couldn't help myself. I had to kick you while you're down."
Oh, wow. With that, Isaac was a jerk in this game.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can picture now Isaac just running up to the guy and literally kicking him. With how much he's been a contrarian, I can see him also being the bully.
Let's go. Get up. Get up. Get off the floor.
Don't
Stop
make me kick you.
Stop.
Again.
Stop crying. Get up.
Stop crying.
Stop crying. Get up. And off to jail with you two, you three.
I can actually see Isaac also doing that. A jerk.
Don't cry.
Stop crying.
Stop crying.
He'll be that guy. He's like, I just lost my parents. They died. Yeah, get over it.
Oh my god.
He would be that guy.
Well, at this point, he's already lost
No
his
one
dad.
likes that guy. Trust me, I know from experience. No one likes that guy.
No one likes that.
Aw.
That's horrible.
Oh yeah, it is. Then you can see Isaac doing it.
Yeah, I love when leakers get proven wrong, because it's just like, guys, you don't know anything. Just stop, please.
Yeah. Recently, I seen a leak going around with the N64 Mini being kind of confirmed. People were sharing around these images, but they were clearly faked. I think it was actually kind of proven now, I think, to be fake. It was just literally an actual N64 with some modifications made to it. And like maybe a new serial number. But it was a very clean looking image. A leak is never that clean. You have like 2 seconds to take a picture before you're kicked out. It's never gonna look like you're a professional photographer.
Honestly,
Like that
I'm gonna be
picture was.
honest. If there's a leak of, like, let's say Smash Brothers, for instance, you know what the leak's gonna be? Literally someone dropping a bunch of pictures and leaving. There's not gonna be a text leak.
Apparently 4chan is
Yeah.
a leak site.
There's not gonna be any, like, text. There's not gonna be any of that. Because look what happened with the ESRB leak. There was nothing. There's just pictures dropped.
Yeah.
That's literally what a leak is going to end up being.
Oh, they did prove the N64 Classic one wrong. Okay, I kind of figured. I was hearing that one was proven wrong, but I didn't see proof. I'm not surprised. I think it looked fake as heck. This is why you can't believe it until you actually see it from the source. You gotta see this kind of thing from Nintendo, for example. There's a new leak every day.
I heard rumors that a new version of the Switch might come out next year. I heard
Yeah.
that too, but that's
I've heard
also...
that too. I really hope it's not like a
I'm
PS4
really
Pro,
hoping it's
Xbox
not.
One X kind of thing. I wouldn't mind like a slimmer model that like maybe changes like slightly maybe a battery, but not internals. Do not change the clock speed, make the system more powerful. You're alienating not only half your user base, but like most devs. I heard when the PS4 Pro first came out, a lot of devs were really upset because now they had to design a version for a normal PS4 and a PS4 Pro, so it was double the work.
Wow.
That's why it's not a good idea to make a mid-cycle upgrade right now. It's way too much work, especially with the Switch being underpowered compared to the other systems. It's already more work to port some games. Don't make it worse, please. Don't alienate like all your users.
Your name is Isaac, right? No, it's Matthew. Wait, that's my son's name. In the third game.
Yeah, that's the thing, Kira. Nintendo has, I think, said before they don't really have plans on hardware revisions, but to be fair, the company's also said a lot of things like, we don't plan on doing this, or this is not a spiritual successor, and then it turns out that's completely wrong. Like, the DS was one of the greatest examples. It's not it's a spiritual successor to the Game Boy Advance. It's not a replacement. 2 years later, it replaced the GBA entirely.
That's
Yeah,
why.
Nintendo
That's why I
does
don't
this a
believe.
lot.
That's why I don't believe that they said they're gonna be like having the 3DS and the Switch coexist. I'm like, they're gonna eventually phase out
It
3DS.
can't after a while.
They're gonna
Especially with the
eventually
3DS
phase out.
becoming more and more of a relic in terms of hardware to develop for. It's just not going to be easy for most people to work with. I mean, look at the Pokemon games. They're one of the best examples. They all kind of run like crap on 3DS. Especially with 3D. Oh dear god, you turn on 3D in that game, you're lucky your 3DS doesn't shut down. It's bad. Dude, the 3DS remake of Luigi's Mansion has longer load times than the GameCube version.
Are you kidding?
That's
me?
on the cartridge.
How did they
I don't know
screw
how that
up?
happened.
Then I suppose this is goodbye. Then, yes.
Really?
No, he has to leave. He'll
I
come
know.
back. But it's just like Isaac's just like, yeah, bye.
I have to go now. My planet needs me. Literally, I'm the hero. I gotta save it.
Bye, guys.
I see what you did there, Lester.
Celtics, are you getting those those Service 500 error monkeys on YouTube again?
Oh, that famous error.
They still do the monkeys?
Yeah, there's still monkeys.
I ain't seen the monkeys forever.
I like the error so much because I think it actually does describe the YouTube dev team at times. It is sometimes felt like it's ran by a bunch of monkeys.
It's like they know of it too, and that's why they make fun of themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I need to get some... Wait, hold up. I'm saying that while... I feel like I'm saying, wait, hold up. Like I'm, like, watching somebody, but I'm sitting here playing the freaking game. Oh, goodness.
You're so used to being the viewer, now
I'm
being
so
the
used to being the viewer, not the player.
It's like you and Lester switch spots or something.
I need to get more better armor anyway, so...
Get more better indeed.
This is something
That's number one. Fix that grammar.
This is something I really like that this game does that a lot of RPGs don't. You buy new gear, and they ask you, do you want to equip it now? You're like, okay, cool. And then they'll say, hey, I noticed that your old stuff you just unequipped. Can you sell it to me? So you'll end up selling your old gear. It's just like, man,
that's a cool option.
Then I don't have to go through menus and have to sell all this crap, you know, that I'm not using. I wish a lot of RPGs did that.
I also like it. It pretty much just tells you, don't worry, you don't really need this for anything later. It's not like this gear is going to be required for something.
Yeah.
So it's also just a good sign saying, yeah, it's optional. You don't need it anymore. Get rid of it. Get money.
Get money. Get rich.
Yeah. Get rich quick.
Is that how it works? Okay.
Yeah, if only it was that easy. We'd all be rich.
I'm gonna buy it. Can't
Watch ads on Twitch. You get 2 cents per ad. Get rich quick.
I get a free game ticket. I got a free game ticket. Alright, I'm gonna have to actually use those game tickets later. Here's
Man,
the...
Lester, you're being generous with the 2-cent thing.
I'm not kidding. You can watch ads for bits, and it gives you 2 bits per ad.
What the heck?
It's probably gonna take you hours just to get to $1.
Yeah, it's a nice quality
like
of
maybe
life
an hour
option
for
there.
$1.
Garrett, you'll get that sword.
I mean, Lester, I don't want to be mean, but maybe this is why you haven't got your money yet.
I was doing that the other night. I was just watching TV. It's like, well, I'm got nothing else to do while I'm watching this. Might as well just load ad, let my phone sit for a bit, and then just keep on doing it. I got about 100 bits that night before it stopped showing me ads. I should probably use these one day.
I wanted to point out something because later in the game we're gonna be coming back to Vault. Well, it's more of an optional thing for Vault. There is a special Jenny. If you go explore the town a little bit, there's a Venus Jenny that's right here. You'll see him in the tree right there. He's right there. And if you click this bell, he jumps up and gets on top of that mountain there. We're going to be coming back later to get him. I just wanted to kind of keep that in mind, that there is a Jenny here that we can get. Also, when we do this, be sure to hit that bell first before you do that, because you're going to go through a freaking whole labyrinth, and then you go to the at the end of the labyrinth, you're like, oh, I can finally get the Jenny. Oh, I didn't hit the bell.
No, what's funny is I'm thinking in terms of YouTube logic, you're one of those guys, like, and before you do this, make sure to hit that bell. Like, oh, don't be one of those guys. It's like, you must hit the bell for notifications. Don't be that guy.
I'm not going to be that way. I'd never be
That's the
that
first
way.
thing I thought of. Because I swear, you
Hit that YouTube bell.
Be like Rabbit in the middle of his video.
Yeah, Rabbit does that in the middle of his videos. He's like talking in the middle of sentences. He's like, and be sure to hit that bell in the middle of this. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. In
What?
this video game.
The video ain't over yet. Come on. Jump, Molly. Come on. Come on. Are you tired of watching Golden Sun? Is that why you come over here?
I've earned Earthquake.
Yeah, one of the best moves you can get in a TM in Pokemon.
Yes. That's not even the
Sucks,
best.
that's
like,
always
quick-
one of the last ones you get.
I gotta kill a zombie first.
Well, that's not Resident Evil-like.
I mean, he kind of looks like he hasn't eaten in like 5 days, so I feel bad for the zombie. Alright, as soon as we go through Goma Cave, I'm gonna probably call it as a stream, because we've done a lot in this stream.
We've gone about 3
Yeah.
hours, so...
Goodness gracious, I would
I
really...
was gonna say, according to the stream, uptime's been about like 3 hours.
You did good for your first game.
Yeah. Leaves.
Yeah, it's true.
Uh-oh. Why'd you leave, Ethan? Alright, so, in order to go our next destination, we have to go through a cave called Goma Cave. And, well, remember how I
Yes, by a giant one-eyed spider.
might as well. I was just kidding. No. I thought about it, I was like, wait, that really is Goma from Zelda. Wow. Oops, didn't mean to push that button.
Oh, I'm done streaming.
But we can't move the stump!
Oh, I accidentally hit the
no.
stop streaming button.
Oh, I'm referencing the bell. Okay. I can't move the stump. No. Why can't I move it?
Oh, no, I was on the like the 10-second delay. Now I see what button you hit. That's the common thing on GBA VC.
Yeah.
Let me just hit the save state button.
Our side energy isn't strong enough to free that stump. And then Ivan finally
I'm
comes
sorry,
like,
what? You're mumbling.
see, I told you we were gonna see
I get told that a
him.
lot.
We were gonna see Ivan in like 5 seconds. He didn't leave. He came back. He's just showing us how to use Whirlwind as a field spell. I have a great idea. Well, we'll blow these leaves away. We'll have our own makeshift leaf blower.
No, Isaac, I got a great idea. What is it? Did you bring the leaf blower? About that.
That area has a Secret of Mana vibe to it. I mean, I've seen a lot of people say that like the artwork kind of reminds them a lot of Secret of Mana. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, the environments to me kind of look like Secret of Mana. So
Yeah.
I can kind of see that.
I didn't come here to ask.
That and Chrono Trigger. Because to be fair, both those games to me look very similar in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Like, their environments look very similar. But it is made technically by the same team. Not surprised. Made by Square. Same devs.
So as of right
Now
now,
it just needs a snowblower. Luckily, it's not winter yet. Don't worry, Austin. We're good.
Ivan rejoined the party, and he did it for good this time. He's not leaving again. Pretty much his master went up north to a town called Lumpa, and the Lumpa is being ruled by this really bad thief right now, and he's flat out kidnapped his master. Thing is, though, he can't access Lumpa, so he's just figured, he's like, well, since I can't access it right now, maybe I'll go and help you guys out on your quest right now. We'll come back to save Hammond later. But alright, so we gotta use our leaf blower to get rid of the ivy on the wall.
You really did need the leaf blower.
Get the leaf blower!
Yeah.
Alright, Goma Cave. This does look like the Great Deku trees inside, doesn't it look like, Lester?
Well, it's usually one of the first places you want to go in a randomizer. Besides Magic House.
Yeah. Gotta kill a bunch of zombies. Rabbit smash.
You're gonna be one of those guys, aren't you?
What, zombies?
Yeah.
Man, this doesn't know you've always called zombies zombies, so I'm not very surprised here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah, I
not
like these
either,
zombies.
but still.
Oh yeah, I forgot I bought a circlet for... Oh, Ivan's already got a circle. Why the heck did I buy one? Never mind. I'm gonna go sell it then. Jeez.
I decided I didn't want this.
I decided
Well,
against buying this.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you. I also got the same thing. I also dropped the receipt.
It's like you go and buy a birthday gift for somebody, and they already got the birthday gift that they got from someone else.
I
You're like,
hate when that happens.
crap.
I mean, that's happened a couple times to me as well.
That's happened to
give a
me
gift
all the
someone.
time.
I've gotten someone a gift. I'm like, oh yeah, I got it from them too. It's like, ah, crap. Sorry, shit.
I think it's happened. I think it's happened to us before. Like I bought you something, but no, you had bought me Bloodborne for Christmas.
Yeah.
And my mom bought me Bloodborne for Christmas, so I ended up with 2 copies of Bloodborne. I forgot.
Yeah. No, I think the only time you maybe got close for that from like me, for example, is maybe that one year you're getting like Shantae, Have Gene here for me for Christmas or something, but the game got delayed by a week. And I really wanted to play it, so I just bought the game on a sale on PC just to play it early. So more or less, that wasn't your fault. That was just the delay's fault.
Yeah.
Which I always hate when that happens.
Yeah.
It wasn't the delay of the game, it's the delay of a version. I hate it when a version gets delayed like that. I know that's why people are kind of upset with Namco right now about Dark Souls, especially with the timing.
That's so stupid. Like, they're releasing the trilogy on PS4 and Xbox One, and on the same day that they're releasing the Switch version of Remastered. I'm like, really? Are you freaking kidding me, man?
Yeah, it's kind of a slap in the face for people who wanted that game and now can't get the others at the same time. And it's also, I think, also a big slap in the face for people who bought Remastered, because if they wait a few more months, they could also got it with other Dark Souls games if they didn't have them already for the same price. That was honestly really bad.
He thought he said Goma Cave? Or Goma Cave. I think that's Goma Cave.
Coma Cave.
It's a coma.
Come in here, you get a coma.
Yeah, come in here and you'll be knocked into a coma.
You know why it's called Coma Cave? Why?
Man.
Because every single time someone walks in here to get a coma, rocks keep on falling from the ceiling.
I keep it falling on my head. Chrono Trigger's the only game that did time travel right. What other games?
It's probably one of the best ones that did, that's for sure. I don't know. The only other game I could really think of that did time travel well was also Majora's Mask. It was pretty much integrated with the whole gameplay and story.
By the way, move that stone there if you want to get the Mars Jenny here, because there's a Mars Jenny here that we need to go and collect. Collect as a Pokemon.
So you're bribing them.
No, it's funny because actually, sometimes when you find Jenny on the field, they'll get so mad at you and they'll attack you. So, did you see something strange over there? I fought it, but it fled. When I returned and saw it again, I wonder if it likes this place. Yeah, that's a little tip. He's gonna give you things. Jenny have a tendency to fight you in dungeons, but they also have the annoying thing of fleeing during the fight. And when they flee, they're gone off the map you're currently in. You have to leave the room and come back to make them respawn.
That's kind of dumb.
It's kind of annoying.
I can see why. Every time you turn around, you gotta fight these things again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot Black Ops 4 is now out.
Yeah.
This is the one time they release a Call of Duty game not in November. They usually wait till November.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
You know, that just shows how much we care about it.
I'm not too big.
That too.
I kind of stopped caring
And the last
about.
one I seriously played was Modern Warfare 3, so that was 2011.
Goodness gracious, it hasn't been really that long ago since Modern Warfare 3 came out. I kind of stopped caring
it's been a
about.
while.
I think the last the last Call of Duty game I actually was invested in was Ghosts. I stopped playing after that. I only ended up buying Infinite Warfare because I wanted Modern Warfare Remastered. That's it.
And then it came.
And then it came separately later, and I got mad about that.
It was dumb. I think their original decision was we are not gonna re-release this separate. It was a ploy that they used to get people to buy Infinite Warfare, and it didn't really work, which is why they actually had to re-release the game on its own. That was pretty bad. I'm not surprised. I mean, they're handling Modern Warfare 2 remake in just as bad of a way, cutting out the multiplayer altogether, which is really weird.
Isn't usually games released on Tuesdays anymore? Except like Nintendo games.
Like Tuesdays.
Nintendo
yeah, like
games
Nintendo
are
usually
Friday.
Thursday or Friday. Yeah. As of late, it's felt like it's been Friday. Like Mario Party and Luigi's Mansion both came out on a Friday this month.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't, like I said, I stopped playing Call of Duty after, like, Ghosts. Because Ghost was kind of a disappointment for me, so...
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard, too. That's been, I think, one of the biggest games on a bargain bin sale. You usually see it for like $2 or $3. Like, no one really cared about it at all.
Dog AI and Fish AI.
Yeah,
Still remember
that was the big thing they pushed, and that didn't work out, now did it?
Nope. Lucky Metal. That was an item that I just got. We're going to be using those later. I'm going to be getting a collection of those items later in the game. Because there's going to be like this lucky pond, and you have to throw the medals in there. And you get cool items out of them, so... Okay. Mushroom people. You know what's so funny? This enemy right here, the vermin, when I first played this, I was like, why is Meryl in this game? The Pokemon Meryl, and why does he have a fork?
Man, Pokemon really went dark in this game.
I was like, why is Meryl in this game? He looks like Meryl.
You had enough.
I always thought that was funny. I never got to tell that story, because I literally thought that was Meryl for some reason. I was like, why is that Pokemon in this game? Of course, I was only 12 when I played this game, so... I just see the Meryl similarity now. Yeah. You know, I was like, why is it Meryl? I can't... And ever since then, I can't unsee that enemy except being Meryl. It's just like, man. Meryl with a pitchfork. Okay. Alright, so now that we moved this stone over here, now we can actually... I usually save my game before I fight these things, because if they do run away, I just reload my save. So
that's probably the best idea. Don't have to keep on just replaying this all the way over back to here. Just save right in this moment.
Margini. To fight the Margini. Better not use fire because he's resistant to that.
That was just take one time.
Yeah. See? What'd I tell you?
Yeah, that's why you save.
Resetting game.
Go ahead and press that reset button. Oh, wait. I miss reset button so much.
I miss the reset button, too. Wonder what Maryland has to say about that. I wonder if Maryland has played Golden Sun and seen that.
Wouldn't be too surprised.
I don't know. I mean, like, I've heard a lot of people play this game before, but then again, I was like, Some people was like, I've never played this game before. I'm like, okay.
I didn't know about it until I met you.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, same. Yeah. To be fair, I kind of missed out a good amount of like GBA stuff years ago.
Yeah, I grew up with the GBA stuff. You guys, I got a funny, well, it's not really a funny story, but like, my first GBA game was, I don't know if anybody's ever can find copies of this game anymore, because I don't think this game even has like an official like name to it. It was a Bionicle game. I don't know if you guys remember Bionicle, Lego action figures back in the day. But there was like a Bionicle game on the GBA. It came out right when the GBA launched, and it doesn't have like. It's not Bionicle the game based off the movie Bionicle, but it's like one of the earlier GBA games. I played it a lot, and I still have it. I'd like to play, do Let's Play of it eventually, but I was big on Bionicle when I was a kid. That was like the thing I played a lot of when I was young. You remember Bionicle? Yeah, Bionicle's cool. I like that. Okay. I'm running low on PP, so. Alright, so we got a Margini. One thing about Margini, if you trade it with Isaac and Isaac gets the Margini, he gets a new Synergy move called Growth, which is going to be used to grow plants. We're going to be seeing plants on the field every now and then, and it'll be like that. One thing in particular about this game that's different than most JRPGs, because the game revolves around using Psy-Energy on inside battles as well as on the field to solve puzzles. They made it so every time you walk around, you gain a little bit of your PP back, your power points, your Psy-Energy points. See, like I just gained back a power point. So because you have to use Psy-Energy to do puzzles like this, and they wanted to make it so that way you're not wasting items and all that other jazz on healing your PP. So they made it so that you gradually regain your PP that you lost just by walking around, and I like that. It makes it easier to maintain that stuff.
Yeah, because if it's such an important move they always have to use relating to PP, there is a good thing to have something like that in the game. You gotta have something recharged.
It's like a rival Legos? No, Lego owned Bionicle Hyper Kirby. They were.
It was like more of an off-brand thing.
It was just it was just an off-brand of their Lego series. Like, gosh, what is it? There was like mini series of Legos that they had. Bionicle was one of them. It was like mini series. There being a GameCube game, I think, for it too. Yeah, that one was based off the movie, Ethan. The Lego Bionicle and Bionicle Heroes both were the GBA. Gosh. Yeah, there was like a bunch of Bionicle games on the Game Boy Advance. The one I'm talking about is what is the actual, like, it's just called Bionicle. It isn't called Lego Bionicle, it's just called Bionicle. I'll have to find it out and link it up to you guys. But we finally got out of Goma Cave. We reached the next town. It's called Bilibin. And this town has been hit with a curse. People are turning into trees. People are legit turning into trees, and nobody knows why. But I think this is going to be a good kind of stopping point for this stream, because we did a lot in this stream. It's been going on for a long time.
3 hours.
Oh, you found it? You found it, Ethan? It was like when the Game Boy Advance like first launched. It was back in like 2000. There was a Bionicle game for it. Great first. People are turning into Koroks? Yes, they're turning into Koroks. Should I post the Amazon link? Yeah, go ahead and you can post the link, Ethan. This stream was a fun one. I'm glad you guys had fun with this. I tried to keep it fun because I wanted to share. I like streaming. I really do like streaming. I'm gonna start doing it every Tuesday now for you guys. Okay, let me see this one. Put in the URL. No, that's not the one, Ethan. That's the other one that I was worried about. Let me try and see if I can find it. There was a bunch of Bionicle games for the Game Boy Advance. Oh, okay, maybe it was the Lego Bionicle game. Yes, I think it's called Lego Bionicle. It was this one. I'll put it in chatty. Do I know the dev? Hold on a second. What was the dev? I can't remember. Like I said, it's been so long since I played it. Okay. Can I not copy and paste stuff into chatty, Lester?
I mean, you can, yeah.
No, let me do it.
Can you do the Control V?
Oh, okay, yeah. I can.
Yeah, there you go. Now it's working.
Alright, there we go. That's the game I was talking about. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this stream, though. I was really nervous about doing this for the first time. It's nice to know it really wasn't that different than just joining on Lester's stream or joining on Allison's stream. So, I'll continue doing this then if you guys want more of this.
I mean, yeah, it worked out. It was a good first stream.
Yeah.
So, that's good you had a good first stream.
I think that's the Bionic toy as a child. I had that Bionicle toy as a child. Yeah, it was a big thing back in the late 90s, early 2000s. It was stuff I used to play with all the time when I was a kid. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end this stream off here. We will continue this stream of Golden Sun next week at Tuesday, and I'm going to be starting doing streams at 6 o'clock Central Time, or 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So that's usually when I'm going to start doing the streams from now on. So I forgot to. I felt so stupid because in my channel update video, I talked about the date and everything else, but you know what? I forgot to tell you what time the stream started. And I was like so stupid. I was like, man, I forgot to tell you guys. Oops. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Is I'm gonna be doing doing these at 6 o'clock Central Time on Tuesdays. So, I'm glad everybody had fun, and I want to thank everybody for stopping by and hanging out with us. So, we will pick up with next week. So, with that, y'all have a good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Take care, everybody. Have a good night.